each year that goes along, you and your fellow NFL place kickers just get better and better in terms of accuracy and range. My theory is that your generation of place kickers has gotten better and more specialized training from an early age, but that's my opinion. If you could put it into words, why do you think that NFL place kickers literally from year to year in the last 4 or 5 years have gotten so much better with accuracy and range?
I agree with you. I think that that's a pretty good theory. Guys have been getting trained since they were middle school, elementary school, high school, whatever it is. People have specialized in this at a young age. I also think there's people that are like athletic. Not that other guys weren't athletic, but like they've played other sports, they've done other things, wanting to come do this as well and give it a go. But it's I mean, I don't know. There's film now. There's more specialized positions with the snapper and holder, having guys that are on top of their game there, and then just I think kind of more athletic-ish people / more specialized in training for sure.
Chargers place kicker Cameron Dicker is our guest. And finally, Cameron, for the second straight season, you're the Chargers nominee for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. You're heavily involved in so many different charities, but one that seems to be particularly special to you is your work with the Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation. Describe for the fans out there why that's been so meaningful for you.
It's awesome to just be a light in somebody's life. I think me as a believer in Christ, like I have a platform and ability to share kind of the light that I have in my life and the blessings that I've been given, but we all have blessings in our life and we should all live with joy in our life. And so being able to spread that joy and smile and light that Jesus shines through is huge for me. I always pray that Jesus shines his light through me in games and that people can see kind of the joy that I feel while out on the field and the love that I feel out on the field. And so in every interaction, I try to make sure that person's the only person in the room in my mind, and that they feel like they're the only person in the room and that they can feel the love that I get to feel every day.
Well, keep up the great work on and off the field. Thanks for the time and best of luck today against the Chiefs.
Thank you.
Chargers place kicker Cameron Dicker, our guest. Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury firm of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. Coming up next, we'll thaw out Shannon Farron, who's back on the field at Arrowhead for the very latest as we get ready for the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports,
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908, or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
Got a game, boys!
This is LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
comes pressure, Mahomes pumps, head drop!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
37 minutes remain on our Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Countdown to kickoff. It's the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, Chargers fans, secure your 2026 season tickets and lock in the lowest prices of the year. Plus, enjoy exclusive member events and one-of-a-kind game day experiences all season long. Don't wait. Visit chargers.com/2026 today. All right, I got to press this button. Defrost. Did it work, Shannon?
Look at you with the jokes. You know what? It actually isn't bad. I mean, I know I'm wearing everything that I own in terms of all the layers in my closet, but it feels good out here. It feels crisp. Feels nice and in December football-ish. I'm just watching the guys warm up. Justin looks great, man. All the talk has not died down since Monday night. Just how resilient Justin Herbert is. Guys that played for years in the league are still talking about it down here today, saying, how did he do that? You know, you think about that 12-yard run in overtime when he stiff-armed, Reed Blankenship there with his surgically repaired hand. Surgically repaired, by the way, 6 days before. And it's just insane. Justin Herbert, by the way, effusive this week, elaborating on that game. He said, in a world where it's effective, maybe I'm staying on my feet in that scenario. He said it made the most sense for the team at that point. He said, maybe I get more yards in another world. He said it looked pretty grim there for a while, talking about the game against the Eagles. He said a bunch of plays I'd love to have back. Looks no worse for wear. Like I said, today he's got that massive white glove on his left hand. 66 yards rushing yesterday. Hopefully we can keep the ball on the ground with our run game here and save Justin's legs and on all the hands as well. By the way, after that game, he went immediately for imaging and x-rays. They're like, we need to get a look at that thing after what you did to it tonight. They said that the x-rays showed the hand was swollen, but it had improved since the surgery, if you can believe that. And then Justin followed that up with, well, having played on it and falling on it, I think that kind of helped. For some reason, why that may be why it's sore. I think Justin Herbert spent a lot of time with Jim Harbaugh. That's what I got from that quote. Having played on it, following it, I think that helped. Harbaugh, by the way, said that was the most competitive thing I've ever seen, that performance. You asked Bradley Bozeman, who's been a center for Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Bryce Young. He says he's the best quarterback ever, Justin is. He's tough as a damn nail. And on this one, Justin said, you know what, it's still the Kansas City Chiefs. You still got Patrick Mahomes. You still got a great team here in Kansas City. And to quote him, you're not going to go in there and dominate any team willy-nilly. I mean, what's not to love? Willy-nilly? Here's a fun stat. When Herbert is sacked 5 or more times, he's 4-0. What? You look around the league, other quarterbacks, when they're sacked 4 or more times, 9-38. But back to the cold, the guys love it. I can see it. Well, they love it now. They're in full uniform. They are doing the final touches on their warm-ups. They love it now. Everyone is breathing out the warm heat in their bodies. But, yeah, Jim Harbaugh says, I am an expert when it comes to dealing with cold weather. And you're young. Your body's pumping the warm, hot blood. You get your feet moving. You keep them moving. And your body is a human hot tub. The phrase we will continue to repeat. Your body is a human hot tub. It keeps you warm. Now, if you're going to ask AI who's going to come out, these teams always play each other close. You know this, Chargers fans. It's always a battle with the Chiefs, no matter where they're playing, other countries, whatever. It is a battle. AI, okay? Microsoft's Copilot bot picks games straight up. It's got a 66% chance of success. Last week it went 9-5, but it was wrong on Thursday night. It had the Bucs beating Atlanta. So did all of us into that fourth quarter. But it says that we win today. LA over KC 23-21. And can't you just see it? A dick or a field goal to seal the deal here and seal the hopes, the playoff hopes of the Kansas City Chiefs.
By the way, talking about hopes and positive things real quick, how is Joe's barbecue?
I don't have the time. I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you for about 4 hours when I get back.
Oh, perfect.
Such good meats.
At least we'll know what the conversation is going to be on Gary and Shannon tomorrow on KFI. That's Shannon Farron down on the field at Arrowhead as we count down to the Chargers and the Chiefs. Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download the official Chargers app today. All things Bolts right at your fingertips. Coming up next, Matt Money Smith sits down with Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. This is Chargers Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert. Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my LifeSource water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider LifeSource an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go LifeSource because for a limited time, LifeSource water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. LifeSource water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
Hey, Chargers fans, a winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team?
Touchdown, Chargers.
Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Here on the LA Chargers Football Network, time for our pregame conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh. Coach, if I give you two options, you can play indoors, perfect conditions, December football, or you get some football weather. What do you prefer? What did you prefer as a player? What do you prefer as a head coach standing there on the sideline with a headset on?
I love them both, really. I mean, any opportunity to play is a God-given opportunity. And any weather is football weather. That's football weather to me. The only thing I prefer is when it comes to temperature or anything like that is if it's down there close to 30 or so, be below 30. You know, I didn't like as a player being having it rain and be above 32. You know, even when it's that, I mean, you just winning fun. It comes down to that. Are you having winning fun? Then any weather's football weather.
You have the unique perspective as a coach, having played. Does it change the way you play as a player? Do the hits feel different? Does the ball feel different when it hits your hands when you're throwing it? What changes when you're out there playing in 20-degree weather?
Well, what's going on with your body? It's like your body's like a human hot tub, especially when you're young. I mean, you're just pumping warm blood, hot blood, and it goes from the heart to the arteries to the capillaries to the tissue. And the more muscle you have, that's like insulation. And if I remember my high school anatomy, then it comes back. I think it goes through the lungs, gets reoxygenated, and then it does it again. So you get your feet moving, and you keep them moving. And the only real effects that I ever notice is if with the kickers and the punters. You know, the balls they don't fly as far, so be conscious of the kick line and things of that nature.
Heck of a physical game on Monday. Does coming out of a game like that change how you approach practice, especially on a shorter week and with the overtime period? Do you adjust at all for that?
Yes. There was some battlefield adjustments made during the week. We made them. I mean, you're really focused. I'm focused on two things: preparation, and getting our players, where they're jumping out of their skin, where they're, as fresh as possible. And And then we made some adjustments to the practice schedule.
We'll be back with more of our conversation with Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayre, and Matt Money Smith
Money, 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 money.
as they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Car accident? Dog bite? Slip and fall? Wilshire Law Firm is here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. We are the official personal injury law partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, and we've recovered more top personal injury settlements than any other law firm in California. Over $2 billion recovered. No fees unless you win your case. Bolt up and get our powerhouse team on your side. Call 800-800-3333 for our free consultation. Again, that's 1-800-800-3333.
Welcome to the NFL.
I said I'm a dog. Show me I'm a dog, bro.
You're listening to LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Back on the LA Chargers Football Network, continuing our conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh. Just in terms of Khalil Mack, let's go back to that game. You had him last year. He was incredible. When you rewatch that game, it felt like there were 5 Khalil Macks on the field. Is he better this year, do you think, than he was last year at this particular time, too? I think that might have been his best game, just kind of watching it back, that I'd seen this year or last year.
He was dominant in the game, as were all of our edges. But specifically with Khalil Mack, K-Mac, he's playing like he's 22 years old, and I feel like he's playing that way this year, last year, and since he was 22, 21 years old, it's the darndest thing I've ever seen. And factor into he had the elbow injury, and they were talking 4 to 8 weeks or something, 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. I mean, he had all his strength back, 4 weeks later, which is made me call him the Wolverine. The way he heals, he's superhero, superhuman, that way, and it's gonna take that kind of effort again in this game.
All right, that's the second one then. Post game, you called Justin a superhero. Now K-Mac is Wolverine a superhero. When you were young, were you a superhero guy? Were you Captain America, Superman? Were you into that sort of stuff? Who was your favorite?
I guess when I played, it was me. I felt like a superhero when I put the uniform on. The first time I did when I was 9 years old, I put it on the night before the first practice, looked in the mirror, and said, Jim Harbaugh, football player. And there's just always a feeling after that when I get the armor on, and you put that helmet on and the gear and the shoulder pads, and you feel that way. You feel like a superhero. You feel that's the feeling I had, and I think and kids love equipment and all that, kind of stuff. But I mean, if I'm being frank, I felt like a superhero with the football uniform on.
Yeah, my experience was a little different. I had that little Hutch Walter Payton, and I put it on and then went out and we played and we knocked each other's heads, and that did not protect you. You got out of that and you did not feel like a superhero. You felt like you got the crud kicked out of you. But you do feel special when you put on with the stuff. Last one for you, the Chiefs. You faced them in week 1. It feels like yesterday, and it also feels like years ago.
What
can you take, if anything, from that you can then apply to this one here?
Yeah, it's everybody in contention, and even the teams that aren't. You see the way they're playing. There's a competitive season. When it gets to December, and it's like in a game. It's like the fourth quarter. Everybody is just competing and playing so hard. Fight whether they're fighting for their playoff lives or not. There's just such a pride of wanting to keep playing, and it really is a God-given opportunity to be able to go out there and play, and then to feel that winning feeling. That's what you're going for. I call it winning fun. Let's go have that.
Well, good luck today. A chance to improve to 5-0 in the division with one more to go against the Broncos in Week 18. Good luck. And
by the way, I'm a little envious of that you had a Hutch uniform. I remember it so well. I remember every Christmas saying, "Will this be the year? Will this be the year that Santa brings the Hutch outfit?" I never got one.
Got it, huh?
No.
Number 34. I think my parents still have that jersey from the Hutch outfit.
I think it was intentional when I asked my dad later, "Why didn't you ever give me one of those Hutch football uniforms that I kept asking for every year?" He said, "You needed to go earn that. Yeah. You needed to go get out of team and earn that uniform." So I'm glad he pushed me to do that.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck out there. When we return, we'll get downstairs. Shannon Farron will set the scene, and Isla will get you the latest injury report here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make two presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Your fandom's loud. Your checking account should be too. Rise High Yield Checking pumps out 7.5% APY with no monthly fee and no bench time. It's your wallet on a scoring streak. So put your money on the field at risecu.com/OMG and watch it run up the score. Realize your potential with the official credit union of the Los Angeles Chargers.
7.5% annual percentage yield. APY is on qualifying balances. Terms and conditions apply. Visit risecu.com/OMG for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo, good times.
Intercepted! This is LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
The Chargers have it!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Today's injury report is presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. Inactive for the Chargers today, receiver Quentin Johnston, right tackle Trey Pipkins, returner Darius Davis, and defensive back Elijah Molden. Back down to the field we go at Arrowhead. Here's Shannon Farron. Shannon?
All right, the plan today, limit those explosive plays. It's Kansas City's bread and butter. They're not built as the same drives right now. So that is the goal. You want to pressure Mahomes, and it could be a huge day for the edge rushers. When you look at KC's first-round pick, Josh Simmons on IR, you've got right tackle Juwan Taylor, Juan Morris all out. So a depleted line there. Could be a huge day for Tuli, Adafe, and Khalil. Adafe away, by the way, another sack on Monday Night Football, 5 since joining the Chargers. Big day for those three today, possibly. When we have the ball, it's going to be all run all the time. Well, that's the goal. Greg Roman talked about it this week. When you talk about the split between Amari and Hampton and Vidal, he says it's so fluid. It could change at the drop of a hat. He says, I'm always going to go with a hot hand, never know who that's going to be. So you get into the game, you find out who has the hot hand, and they'll get the block of the work. So your guess as good as ours. He says, by the way, 2 guys with a hot hand right now. Good problem to have for the Los Angeles Chargers, Isaac.
Oh, excellent problem to have for the Chargers. And kickoff at Kansas City, just 18 minutes away. This is Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayre, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
You can't count on finding a parking spot near the beach here in LA or a gym free of influencers, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Catch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long right through the playoffs. The Bolts are primed for a return to the postseason, so visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays for another must-see season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Hey, Chargers fans, a winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team? Touchdown, Chargers! Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You're listening to LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
And now we invite you to stay tuned for the players to watch, the starting lineups, the opening kickoff, and all the play-by-play as Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron bring you the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs from Arrowhead straight ahead on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayre, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Scoring your favorite LA Chargers gear has never been easier with 2 locations to choose from. The Equipment Room at SoFi Stadium and the Chargers Team Store located right there at 2144 East El Segundo Boulevard in the Chargers Commons Shopping Center. Open Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Chargers Team Store is stocked with the latest limited edition merch drops, jerseys, headwear, sideline gear, and much more. To learn more, visit chargers.com/shop. Again, that's chargers.com/shop.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
I am often asked, Bill, do you really have a life source water system at home, or are you just doing commercials? The answer is yes and yes. Life Source is a filter system that I think is the best one out there. Nothing like the Life Source whole house water filtration system. And until the end of the year, Life Source pays your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. That's Life Source. Warranty limitations apply. Call the Life Source Water California factory at 800-WATER-99, 800-WATER-99, or visit lifesourcewater.com.
LA Chargers countdown to kickoff.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
And here he goes, Herbert into the end zone.
Right here on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
All right, getting closer. Just about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Chargers versus Chiefs here at Arrowhead. It is time for our players to watch, brought to you by Verizon. the official keys to the game, I should say, brought to you by Verizon. We'll start with those, the official 5G network of the Los Angeles Chargers. Feels like we got about 100, like we're my custodian days, DJ, when I was a janitor at the First Bank of Whiting. Feels like there's a lot of keys to this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can go. I'm going to go in this direction. No freebies. And I mean that in a couple different ways. In other words, no big plays over the top. Keep the ball in front of you. I think Shannon was talking about that a little bit earlier. So no explosives. Do what you've done almost the entire year. Keep the ball in front of you, rally and tackle. And then on the other side of the ball, no free run-throughs. You can't have, when they're rushing 4 or 5 guys and a linebacker's one of them, you can't have these clean run-through pressures on Justin Herbert. If you lose slowly.
Yeah.
Do not lose right off the jump. So no freebies is my key.
Yeah, and I know, Coach Harbaugh is never one to criticize his players in his press conferences. I know it's a little frustrating for the media and for fans. I was alluding to it a little bit earlier, but he did not hesitate when asked about the unblocked pressures up the A-gap, and he said that can happen, and it's been dealt with and will continue to be. So
we're going to find out because you're going to see it from Spags. He's going to end up sending these linebackers early in this ball game. We'll see if it got fixed. Hopefully it did, because if it did, with some of the injuries in the back end here for the Chiefs, some opportunities down the field.
Absolutely, and it seemed like that's what they were trying to get going against the Eagles, and it
couldn't get there.
Could not get there. All right, players to watch, brought to you by Paramount Plus.
Well, you mentioned Trey Harris a little bit earlier. He's going to get a big opportunity here with Q not being out there. So having Trey. Some key third downs. This is a Chargers offense that's been good on third downs. The Chiefs defense as of late has not been good getting off the field on third down. So that's a key one for me. You flip it over to the other side of the ball, and how do you say anybody other than Tony? Tony Jefferson just keeps finding ways to make plays. Let's see if he's got another one in him today.
Exactly. All right, we'll get back with the rest of the starting lineups, a few other players to watch. Shannon down on the field, and then kickoff. It is Chargers versus Chiefs, man, and you can feel the excitement, at least in this booth, no doubt throughout the stadium as well. A chance to end the dynasty. It has already been ended as far as the AFC West is concerned, and looking forward to doing it as the postseason is concerned with a victory here today. We'll get to it all next on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, Bolt fam, level up your next Chargers game with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want and the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As a proud partner of the LA Chargers, they offer premium experience packages that include your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, premium parking, plus a chance to meet your favorite Chargers legends. Catch all the games, all backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Just download the app to order and earn rewards. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
All right, team, it's game time. Blue 42, California 8 scratch right on 1.
Wait, what play is that? Keep up, man. He said play scratchers from the California Lottery. Oh. With the new Los Angeles Chargers scratchers, it's always a great call. For sure.
On 1. Ready, set,
Play the new Game Day Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
Welcome to the NFL.
I said I'm a dog. Show me I'm a dog, bro.
You're listening to LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
All right, rest of your starting lineups. Already talked about your keys to the game, players to watch. We start on offense. For the Chargers, left to right on the offensive line, Jamari Sawyer, Zion Johnson, your left guard, Bradley Bozeman, your center, Mekhi Becton, your right guard, and Bobby Hart, as Trey Pipkins is not able to go today, will be your right tackle. Make it 9 different starting lineup combinations on the offensive line this season as we are in game 14. Amarian Hampton and Kimani Vidal will be rotating at the running back position. No Quentin Johnston today, so you're going to have Keenan Allen, Ladd McConkey, Trey Harris, and Keandre Lambert-Smith, who is active today. Going to be interesting, DJ, in those 11 personnel sets with the 3 wide receivers. It was always Q, Ladd, and really Trey Harris.
Yeah.
Keenan was exclusively, for the most part, he's been a third down receiver for this team. So anxious to see if that is, in fact, the 2 rookies and Ladd McConkey out there.
Yeah, we'll see some opportunities for these young rookies, too, against a secondary missing a big piece for Kansas City.
And with no Tucker Fisk, it's Will Dissly, the starting tight end, but don't be surprised. He doubled his snaps from the week before. It was 8 snaps last week. Wouldn't be surprised if Trevor Penning kind of takes that place of Tucker Fisk as that sort of bulk on either side. Last week it was exclusively right tackle, but maybe 10, 12 snaps for him like that.
Yeah, the more the merrier, especially when you're looking at Bobby Hart getting a look at Chris Jones over there. I'd love to see Trevor Penning get some more work.
Defensively, Elijah Molden not able to go, so you're going to have, you mentioned him earlier, Tony Jefferson back there with Derwin James, and with at the linebacking court, Dan Henley, Denzel Perriman. And really, you look at the rotation at the cornerbacks, it's been a lot of Tar Heels still. Dante Jackson, Cam Hart on the outside. Going to be excited to see how Steve Klingscale and Jesse Minter decide to rotate that, because it's the rotation that's kind of kept these guys fresh, and you saw in that overtime period the way they performed.
They were awesome last week, and not only being sticky in coverage, but taking the football away has been huge for that group.
Yeah, R.J. Mickens was the name I was looking for as he would rotate in there with Tony Jefferson and Elijah Molden. Tuli Tuipulotu, Khalil Mack. Khalil, 2.5 sacks of Patrick Mahomes in his career. Let's see if he can get a couple more of those today. Interior line going to be Tier Tart, Deshaun Hand. We're getting ready. When we return, we'll get you that kickoff. It is Chargers seeking their 10th victory this season for the first time in back-to-back years since 07 and 08. Here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly,
available wherever you get your podcasts.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo, good times.
How do we rise? By being the home of firsts. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases, innovation isn't just part of our history, it's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could, like performing the first human bladder transplant. So we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health. Keep on rising.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand,
Ford.
It's time to see Ford in a new light.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Bunch formation to the right. Now McConkey goes in motion right to left.
This is Los Angeles Chargers football.
Running to his right, looking, throwing to the end zone.
All the way live when it's go time. This the moment we've been waiting on our whole lives.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Stopping out the tunnel with them Hall of Fame vibes.
Welcome,
The LA Chargers.
to LA Chargers football.
We going up, we going live.
Right here on the Los Angeles Chargers audio network.
It's go time.
It's Justin Herbert time.
It's go time.
Let's go!
And now,
Let's go!
alongside Daniel Jeremiah,
Chargers radio analyst,
your voice of the LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith.
Well, exciting to be part of this. Hopefully all you tuned in are feeling the same way. An opportunity for the Chargers to win 10 games in back-to-back seasons for the first time since 2006, 2007, and an opportunity for the Chiefs to miss the playoffs with a loss here today. A couple of other things break. For the first time since 2014, they have absolutely dominated this division since Andy Reid became their head coach. And the Chargers are the team that very well could be the one to an end, at least for this season. It's got the field. Justin Herbert, Derwin James, both Henley and Zion Johnson exchanging handshakes. Juju Smith-Schuster, Drew Tranquill engages in a hug with his old teammate Justin Herbert. And Sean Hockley, our referee.
Welcome, gentlemen. Los Angeles, you're the visitor. You'll call the toss. That's a heads and tails. Heads, tails. What's your call, sir?
Tails, please.
Tails is his call. He's called tails. It is a tails. LA has won the toss. LA is elected to defer. You want the football. Which way would you like to kick?
I'd like to kick that way.
Kansas City will receive on this end. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, Chargers on a streak of winning the coin toss and starting on defense. Worked out last week with that Odafe Oweh sack on third down. They gave the Chargers the ball back. They promptly went down the field, scored a touchdown. First receiving touchdown for Amari and Hampton in his career on his return after having been out since week 5. See if they can do the same thing here. Chargers wearing all whites. They call it their ice outfit, the powder blue socks. Chiefs in their standard home uniforms, red top, white pant, with the gold and red piping down the side. Currently, according to the digital read, 19 degrees outside, so certainly football weather here. And slow arriving crowd, which makes sense. It's one of the best tailgates in all of football, DJ, but it looks like everybody taking their time to get out of their cars and get into the stadium and sit around for 3 hours.
Yeah, I also think that's a testament to the heat you can have in your automobile.
Yes.
That you're not going to get on the walk and sitting in this stadium. But it'll fill up.
Yep.
I got to be honest with you, though, the long johns in this booth, not necessary. A little hot, a little balmy.
Oh, yeah. No, we are fully enclosed indoors. Actually, kind of wish we had a little bit of cold. Love the vibe here at Arrowhead. I'm sure Shannon doesn't want to hear us saying that down on the sideline in that 19-degree weather. All-time series, Chiefs lead 71 wins against 58 losses. There has been one tie here at Arrowhead, 39-26-0. Cam Dicker set to kick off, as we said, left to right from where we stand. And the Chiefs don't do the split return. Instead, they have got one ahead of the other. And a kick right between the right hash and the numbers, fielded on the 10 to the 15 on top of the numbers 20, 25, and tripped up the 30-yard line. Looks like the Chiefs will start on their own 31-yard line as we get downstairs to Shannon Farron.
It is a dangerous Kansas City team here, everything on the line, but as Derwin James said, we're desperate, they're desperate, let's go out there and play, adding, hey, if you're 9-4 and you're not playing desperate, then you're in trouble too. It is 12 degrees, I don't feel my toes, but as Deion Henley says, it doesn't matter if it's freezing cold or burning hot, we'll be ready to play at Arrowhead.
Well, Pacheco's ready to go in the backfield. Thank you, Shannon. From the left hash at their own 32-yard line. It's Mahomes under center with 3 receivers to his right. It's a handoff to Pacheco, looking for room. He slices forward to the 34-yard line before Tooley's there to make the stop. A gain of just 2.
Nice job up front by this defense, and it's important that you don't over-pursue. Being in their gap and closing it down, no room.
Pacheco averaging 4 per carry. Comes in with just 375 rushing yards. Been dealing with a lot of injuries this season. Kelsey goes in motion, left to right, from the right hash at their own 34. Mahomes in the shotgun. And it's a pitch now. Working that right side, runs into a wall of Chargers. A flag comes in late. It was Brashard Smith that took the toss from.
I was right by Derwin. A little slow to get up, and the Chief is down.
Chiefs already down a lot of men on that offensive line, and Mahomes frantically waving for someone to come over, and I think that's Jalen Moore.
That is Jalen Moore, 77.
So you're talking about already down Jawan Taylor coming into this game, down Trey Smith, down Wanye Morris.
Personal foul, illegal block below the waist, defense number 3. It's a 15-yard penalty, first down.
So they get Derwin.
Yeah, when you run a toss like that forever, it used to be as a DB, you're taught you got big guys coming, you gotta trade 1 for 1, so you go low and you cut them. But they took that out of the game, made that illegal, and
all right,
that's why, because you get guys hurt.
as they deal with Jalen Moore. We'll step aside here. It's 0-0 early. Chiefs now with the penalty in Charger territory and a first down on the LA Chargers football network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Chargers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Your fandom's loud. Your checking account should be too. Rise High Yield Checking pumps out 7.5% APY with no monthly fee and no bench time. It's your wallet on a scoring streak. So put your money on the field at risecu.com/OMG and watch it run up the score. Realize your potential with the official credit union of the Los Angeles Chargers.
7.5% annual percentage yield. APY is on qualifying balances. Terms and conditions apply. Visit risecu.com/OMG for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
It's Conway here. If you're in the market for a new roof, call my buddy Levi at Roof Buddy, 866-95-BUDDY or roofbuddy.com. Lock in your free estimate today before they raise the price of material in January. Secure 2025 pricing for up to 2 years before suppliers raise roofing costs in the new year. Every January, roofing materials go up in price. But if you call now, your estimate is protected for 2 years, guaranteed. Don't wait. Call my buddy Levi this week, 866-95-BUDDY, 866-95-BUDDY, roofbuddy.com.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So Jalen Moore gets worked on the sideline. Chu Godric, part of the International Player Program. Last tackle on the team is out at right tackle. A new set of downs for the Chiefs. Right hash, Charger 49. Pacheco to the right of Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Mahomes looking to pass for the first time today. Has a man. And out to the Charger 41-yard line goes Rashee Rice. Gain of 8. Dayon and Derwin combine to make the tackle. It'll be a 2nd and 2. So knocking on the door of Harrison Butker field goal territory thanks to the 15-yard penalty prior to the break.
Well, the other side of that is that's a completion, but Khalil Mack just went right over the new right tackle.
And it's Thule that's lined up over there right now. A little bit of help for that tackle. As Rice goes in motion. Mahomes under center. Hands to Hunt. Hunt's got the first down. He is undercut, but not before he gets to the 37-yard line. Needed the 39. It's a gain of 4. Derwin James with the tackle. And now Jalen Moore back out there. So good to see that he is okay. But that penalty is what has put the Chiefs in business. It would have been a 3rd and 7. And now they got a 1st and 10 from the Charger 37 left hash. Mahomes under center. Kareem Hunt stays in the backfield. In motion, the speedster Worthy. Hands to Hunt. Hunt trying to stretch it out. And there to bring him down is Denzel Perriman right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be a 2nd and 10. DP's run fits have been sensational. And that time he chased him down on the edge.
Yeah, they tried to get to the perimeter, pulling Humphrey and Suamatea, the center and the guard. And before it could get outside, DP just shut it down. Didn't allow it to get there.
So can you keep him off schedule for 3rd down here? Could be 4 down territories. They break huddle. It's Rice, it's Worthy, and it's Gray to the right. Hunt to the right of Mahomes in the shotgun. To throw, Mahomes rolling to his right as he likes to do. Now he tucks it, and he's dropped from behind by Tuli Pulotu. Another sack for Tuli, the 11th of the season. That is a loss of 2. And that's what we're talking about. Get them off schedule. It'll be a 3rd and 12.
These tackles are not going to be able to block the edge rushers for the Chargers, and that's why you see the Chiefs already moving the pocket, rolling Mahomes out, and it still resulted in a sack.
It's Rice and Kelsey stacked outside the numbers right. Thornton and Worthy to the left. Hunt to the left of Mahomes in the shotgun, middle of the field, just ahead of the arrowhead. Looking to his right, now working his progressions, climbs the pocket, and throws underneath. Complete to Kelsey. Cam Hart fell.
Yeah, he just fell down.
Fell down, so Kelsey was left wide open for the first down. Mahomes was feeling some heat, but that's a gain of 17 on a 3rd and 12. Oh, he just got run right through.
Yeah,
how was
Rice
that?
Just threw him on the ground.
Am I missing something there, DJ? Is that?
You could say, is he impeding Rice's
his
progress down the field, but he just ran him over and threw him on the ground.
So here we go. Chiefs now on the move on this opening drive from the Charger 21 with a 1st and 10. Pacheco to the right of Mahomes in the shotgun. Rice in motion left to right. And it's a quick screen out to Rice. He runs into his own player, but able to break a tackle and make it down to the 15-yard line before Tony Jefferson can make the tackle. A gain of 6. And now we're talking about bend, don't break. Chiefs in the red zone, though, one of the best teams, 62% touchdown conversion rate, but the Chargers, one of the best defenses, 8th best in the NFL, holding teams to about a 50% clip of punching it in. 9th play here for the Chiefs to get us started, 0-0 early at Arrowhead. Bunch formation left. Mahomes from the shotgun on the right hash. Sets Worthy in motion left to right. Hands to Pacheco. Pacheco has a lane all the way inside the 10 with a first down to the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal after the gain of 7 for Pacheco. And the Chiefs' run game has not been all that effective this season, but it's working all right now.
Yeah, Suamatia had the big block there, working against the rookie Jamari Caldwell. Just kind of knocked him down the line of scrimmage and created a void.
Again, Chiefs able to overcome 2 third downs, one by penalty, and the other one after Cam Hart fell down on a 3rd and 12. So now, from the left hash at the 8, goal to go. Mahomes, hands. Pacheco swallowed behind the line of scrimmage by Thule. A tackle of loss of 4 yards, all the way back to the 12-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Derwin was there with him.
Derwin was there too, yeah.
That was a twofer. They sold out on the run that play and got him off schedule. That was big.
Already a sack and a tackle for loss now for Thule. So 2nd and goal from the 12.
Well, this is where you got to take away 87, force it somewhere else.
Now 87 is outside of 83, and that's on the left side of the line. Both tight ends over there. And now Kelsey, short motion, settles down on the left. That's where Mahomes is looking. Climbs the pocket, and now Mahomes going to use his legs. And Mahomes into the end zone, touchdown. Ran right up the A-gap, and there was no one waiting for him. Chiefs take the ball, drive down the field, and now lead 6-0 after the 12-yard run on a scramble by Mahomes.
Well, you know all the success this team's had. They weren't going to go away quietly here in this season, and that was a good testament to it right there. No hesitation. Mahomes saw that crease and that void and won a sprint, really.
Yeah. It's been career highs in the running game for Mahomes this season. 62, 407, and 4 rushing touchdowns coming in. That is 5th rushing touchdown of the season, the 19th of his career. Butker on to add the extra point. And that kick is good. Chiefs get the ball to open the game. They go 11 plays, 68 yards, take 6 minutes off the clock, and they lead the Chargers 7-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908, or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. CHIEFS.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just two of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
It's Conway here. If you're in the market for a new roof, call my buddy Levi at Roof Buddy, 866-95-BUDDY or roofbuddy.com. Lock in your free estimate today before they raise the price of material in January. Secure 2025 pricing for up to 2 years before suppliers raise roofing costs in the new year. Every January, roofing materials go up in price. But if you call now, your estimate is protected for 2 years, guaranteed. Don't wait. Call my buddy Levi this week, 866-95-BUDDY, 866-95-BUDDY, roofbuddy.com.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now, Patrick Mahomes, a perfect 3 of 3 on that drive for 32 yards. He leads the team in rushing as well with that one carry for 12 that went for a touchdown. And the Chiefs are on top of the Chargers here early, 7-0. Only able to muster 10 total points in their loss last week here to the Houston Texans. Able to get that touchdown on the opening drive for the Chargers. Without Darius Davis, it's going to be Kimani Vidal and Keandre Lambert-Smith back to return the Harrison Butker kick. They'll work left to right, and they're all whites. And Butker approaches, kicks it away. Everyone waiting. It's going to be Keandre Lambert-Smith. Fields it at the 7 on the numbers left to the 20. Slows his run. Now trying to cut upfield, trying to catch the edge short of the 30. Right side on top of the numbers where he's dropped at the 29, a 22-yard return. Let's go back to that Chargers sideline and Shannon Farron.
Harbaugh is already red hot, guys, explaining, having very long conversations with every member of Hockey League's crew down here about offensive holding that he saw in that series. Justin Herbert taking the field. He went in for imaging and x-rays immediately following Monday night's game. What did those pictures show? Well, it was swollen, that left hand, but it had improved. Even that stiff arm in OT did no damage, guys.
Thank you, Shannon. He's under center, offset eye with Matlock and Vidal. The extra tackle is Penning, and Vidal able to bust through past the 35 to the 37-yard line before Brian Cook can bring him down for a gain of 7.
More of that. We've been talking about Penning being that extra offensive lineman. That time just a trap. He's coming across the end of the line. They leave him unblocked, and he just kicks it out. Nicely done.
Had 8 snaps last week in that jumbo. There's his first one today. As you mentioned, was in motion right to left. And now on a 2nd and 3, Amari and Hampton in the backfield. Herbert under center. Matlock in motion. Handoff to Hampton. Hampton hits the pile, lowers his shoulder, and look at that. It's just pure power. I mean, he's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he still picks up 4 before Mike Danek can make the tackle. First down Bolts, mark at 1. Right hash at their own 40-yard line. Left hash, I should say, as they place it. And here comes Penning again.
Yeah, and to me, I'd be happy if he played 50% plus of the snaps today.
Was effective last week. It was outside of Bobby Hart on every single snap. And now starts on the left. Now he goes to the right. Outside Hart is familiar spot. I formation. Hampton stays in. Matlock the fullback. And now they move Bobby Hart to the left side. Penning, your right tackle. It's a pitch, and Hampton follows his blockers. He's hit after a gain of 3.5. We'll call it maybe, let's leave it at 3.5. Nick Bolton with the tackle. It'll be a 2nd and 7 from the Charger 43.
That was that little toss cutback play they've run a good number of times when Hampton's been healthy and out there on the field. And a lot of times you get those linebackers stepping one way, you influence them, and then he can get to the corner. That time the Chiefs stayed home, but that shows you the strength. Still able to get you a nice positive play.
7-0 Chiefs here. 7 minutes left in the first. Trey Harris one-on-one way outside the numbers left. Ball on the right hat. Pistol formation now. And Vidal to the right hip of Herbert. And Matlock in motion. Handoff to Vidal. Following his blockers. Trying to kick. He's got the corner to the 45, to the 50. Oh, that is all extra effort from Vidal to pick up the first down at midfield. Nick Bolton gets him around the ankles, or that could have been another 10, 20 yards.
Basically the same play that they ran earlier with Penning on the kick out. This time it was Matlock.
So first down Bolts right at midfield, trailing 7-0. Clock continues to run, 6:20 left in the first.
So do you have them set up for play action here is the question.
It's one-on-one with Harris on the numbers right. Offset eye. There's the handoff again, and again it's Vidal. There's a flag right at the line of scrimmage at the snap, and that typically means offensive holding.
So unless we get offsides.
Offsides, you got it, DJ. You called it. It's exactly what it is. Give them a free 5 to the Chiefs' 45.
Offside. Defense number 95 was lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That's the standout tackle in his 10th season, Chris Jones. So give him a free 5. It'll be 1st and 5 from the Chiefs' 45. Left hash.
This feels like a old school Jim Harbaugh drive right here.
Herbert yet to attempt to pass. It has been all runs. Hampton and Vidal rotating. It's Hampton back there now. Offset eye with Matlock from the left hash, Chiefs 45. Extra tackle is Penning to the left, outside of Sawyer. Now he goes in motion. Settles in on the right outside of Hart. Now he goes back to the left. And it's a handoff to Hampton. Hampton hit at the line of scrimmage, though. Nowhere to go. That'll be no gain. 2nd and 5 from the Chiefs' 45 left hash.
Yeah, that was everybody at the line of scrimmage. You had some too high looks they were running into early with those safeties. That time they dropped everybody down.
We got a Chief down. I think that's Bolton. He took the full force of Amari and Hampton in that hole.
Right under the chin.
Yeah.
Won't be surprised that got his chin open.
So we will step aside. Hopefully he is okay. It is 7-0 Chiefs. 5:30 to go in the first quarter on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my LifeSource water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider LifeSource an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go LifeSource because for a limited time, LifeSource water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. LifeSource water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
Los Angeles!
LA.
There goes Herbert to the end zone!
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So it is Nick Bolton that is helped off. Red Hat went into the tent with him, and he did have a towel on that chin after taking the shot from Amari on Hampton. And it's Jack Cochran out there in his 4th season out of South Dakota. Chargers with a 2nd and 5 from the Chiefs' 45 left hash, trailing 7-0. Chiefs score on their opening drive. Can the Chargers match? They break huddle with Vidal in the backfield. Herbert under center has not attempted a pass yet. Penning out there again as the extra tackle. Matlock in motion. And here's the first pass, and it's outside to Matlock, the fullback. He stops on a dime. He should have kept running. He would have had the first down.
Yeah, semi-trucks don't use brakes.
No.
Let's just let that thing roll.
Well done, DJ. So it's a gain of 4. If he just kept running, he would have been able to plow forward. So now a 3rd and 1. You would assume this 4-down territory, but here comes the big back, Hampton.
That's where you need that dirt hill off the highway that slows you down.
Yeah, a little gravel trap.
Yep.
Chargers in the huddle. Coming out on a 3rd and 1. Herbert under center. Hampton behind him from the right hash at the Chief 41. They need to get past the 40. Handoff to Hampton, trying to stretch it, and he's good. They got him behind the line of scrimmage at about the 38, but he's able to carry a pair of Chiefs forward for 2.5 yards, Drew Tranquil included, before he finally brings them down for a gain of 3 and a first down to the Chiefs' 39. Boy, this first quarter is flying. We're down to 4:20 left with the Chiefs up 7-0 and the Chargers at the Chiefs' 39.
Well, you're going to be playing in a very cold weather game, and you know physicality is required. It's only apropos that the only throw has been to Matlock in this game so far.
Matlock out there, offset eye, Hampton behind him. Disley and Gadsden, your tight ends. Chiefs showing blitz. And it's play action. Herbert, time to throw. And over the head of Gadsden, he hesitated a little bit. Coverage by Jalen Watson, incomplete, 2nd and 10. First time they've really been off schedule here today.
And Becton was a little slow getting up on that one. It's a safe throw by Justin, though. It wasn't there, so you just put that one up and away.
9th play of the drive as Gadsden and Disley jog off. Again, just the 2nd attempt for Herbert, who is playing sleeveless in this 19-degree weather. Trey Harris, Keenan to the left inside the numbers. McConkey all alone to the right, opposite Watson. And now they'll go empty. Herbert to throw. They rush 4, has time. And there's a catch to the 31-yard line for Keenan Allen, a gain of 8. Jack Cochran with the tackle, and that'll bring up his Chargers with their 2nd 3rd down. Have converted their first on that 3rd and short. Now a 3rd and 2 from the 31. They have to get to the 29. It'll be a full 2 yards. Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. They break huddle. Disley and Matlock to the left of Herbert in the shotgun on this 3rd and short. And it's a handoff to Hampton. Hampton has to break a tackle, and he can. He's going to be a yard short. Actually, no gain. They'll mark him down at the 31-yard line. And here comes Cameron Dicker for the field goal attempt. Thought maybe they'd go for it on a 4th and 2 with these cold temperatures.
Sawyer tried to carry him. He tried to pull him to the first down, but wasn't able to do it. Just the initial penetration by Chris Jones. You also saw penetration by Drew Tranquil, got in the backfield.
This will be a 49-yarder from the left hash. Dicker 5 for 5 last week. Needed every last one of those points. Does have a 55-yarder here at Arrowhead. And this kick has that Dicker draw, and it's got 10 yards to spare. So they put 3 on the board on the opening possession, but they trail the Chiefs. 2:29 to go in the first. 7-3 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Want the best seats at the lowest prices? Access to exclusive members-only events? Merchandise discounts and more? Well, of course you do. So what are you waiting for? Become a Chargers season ticket member today. From the unforgettable moments at SoFi Stadium to year-round perks bringing you closer to the Bolts than ever before, membership definitely has its benefits. So don't miss out on the ultimate way to experience Chargers football. Visit chargers.com/tickets and become a season ticket member today. That's chargers.com/tickets, and we'll see you at SoFi.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon. Hello? You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm gonna make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture. And then you may carry me to the car
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
1, 2, 3! You're listening to LA Chargers football.
The start of something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Week, DJ, 16 plays, 51 yards for a field goal over 9 minutes, and they kind of follow that same formula here today. Our UCLA Health Drive Summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. They trail the Chiefs 7-3, 2:30 to go in the first. Dicker to kick it away to Remigio again. Remigio back all by himself in the middle of the field. And Dicker boots this one to the right corner. Actually on top of the numbers right. Fielded at the 5. Remigio to the 20, 25, trying to kick it out. And he's got a lane past the 30. Cleaned out at the 32-yard line. And we go back downstairs to Shannon Farron.
The Chargers have come out a little flat when it comes to 10 a.m. starts this season. When you look at what happened in Jacksonville, that Giants loss in Week 4, comeback wins needed in Tennessee and Miami. So what did they do? They changed things up this week. They practiced earlier. Jim Harbaugh said, we checked into some sleep studies to check with some experts at UCLA, and this is what we came up with. So early practices all week for the Chargers, hoping to change things around here today.
Thank you, Shannon. Chiefs break huddle. As Mahomes from the shotgun to throw. Perfect 3 of 3 so far. He's got time. Now he's got to scramble. Throws middle of the field for Kelsey. Short gain, but better than taking a loss. Let's pick up a 4 before Perriman can drop Kelsey, who just kind of ran that spot route, waiting for Mahomes to find him.
Yeah, he was open the whole time. Mahomes just didn't see him.
Again, down both their tackles. Their first-round pick, Sims, right?
Oh, Simmons, yeah.
Simmons, there you go. And down Jawan Taylor. So opportunities for the Chargers on the edges. Tooley on that right side of the defensive line. Worthy in motion, right to left. Mahomes hands to Pacheco. And nowhere for him to go. Tier Tart got him. I thought maybe he got a little bit of a face mask, but I think he got away from it. Got away from it. It's a tackle for loss. Loss of 2.
Nice job getting off blocks, forcing that back inside hand.
Deshaun Hand, sensational game last week. His first career interception. So here we go. 3rd and a full 8 yards. They have to get to their own 42. Ball is at their 34, right hash. Kelsey, Derwin, one-on-one outside the numbers right. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Mahomes puts Worthy in motion. Bunch formation to the left. Mahomes looking to the left, still looking to the left. Here comes the pocket, and nearly intercepted by Jackson. It missed Worthy. He took a shot while he was going to the ground as well, but a nice 3 and out for this defense after the touchdown drive to open this game up. 7-3 still. Colts, or Chiefs, I should say, and they got a punt.
Yeah, he got dinged a little bit. He fell down, and then he's going to have to get evaluated for a concussion, I would believe.
As he was going to the ground when he tripped, Jackson was breaking on the ball. Looked like they bonked heads.
Yeah, it looked like his knee kind of hit him in the head and hit his head hit the back of his head, hit the turf. And going down there before the game, it is hard today with this weather.
Yeah, I saw you get quoted on Pro Football Talk for that one, DJ.
That's a career high for me right there.
I'm sure the grounds crew here at Arrowhead going to be real happy with you on our way out. I'm going to walk like 10 yards behind you, just in case, Sometimes the grounds crews, they can, when it comes to garbage or lawn or government law and stuff like that.
I think they wanted the home field advantage and being cold and a hard field, but he's definitely going to get evaluated for a concussion.
They are taking him right. There's the red hat waiting for him. So a nice 3 and out by this defense. That's kind of what they had it lined up for on that opening drive. It was going to be a 3rd and 7 before they flagged Derwin for that low block on the right tackle, Jalen Moore. So no Darius Davis. Ladd McConkey set up at his own 15-yard line with Matt Ariza to boot it away. Ariza, big leg, give you opportunities for a return. And this is a big one. McConkey just going to get out of the way, let it take a bounce, and it's going to take a Chiefs bounce. Downed at the 8-yard line. Nice punt by Ariza. Talk about flipping the field. A 58-yard punt with no return, and the Chargers trailing 7-3 will get this drive started at their own 9-yard line when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Mariah, a Boot Barn artist, and I'm here to say, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. From the first fall of snow to the tree lights that glow, share the West for this season. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas from all of us at Boot Barn.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric root score report dated 1/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
7-3, nearing the end of the first quarter. Chiefs lead the Chargers. 52 seconds left in the first frame. Herbert's only attempted 3 passes, completed 2 of them for 12 yards. They've run it 7 times for 24. And backed up to their own 9-yard line from the right hash, and they're all whites. As they break huddle, it'll be Kimani Vidal to the left of Herbert in the shotgun. Matt Locke, the fullback, settles in outside of Bobby Hart on the right side of the line. Showing blitz is Bolton, and he brings it. It's a handoff to Vidal, working the right side of that line, trying to cut upfield, and there you go. Keep those legs moving past the 15. There's a flag in the defensive backfield. He gets to the 16, see what the call is.
Is it a shift here, or what is he talking about?
I don't know. I didn't understand what that...
Illegal use of hands to the face.
There you go.
Defense number 20.
Take it.
This 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's first down.
That works. I'll tell you what, Money, this did not fill in, by the way, this crowd.
And by the way, no Becton. He is now out. It is Trevor Penning at right guard, and that takes away a lot of what this team had been doing with Penning.
Well, I guess Will Dissly's going to play that role now.
Well,
here comes Deculus.
Here comes Deculus.
There's always more.
Very athletic.
Yeah. There's always more linemen that they're going to trot out there for a Jim Harbaugh team.
So on a 1st and 10 from their own 21, Deculus will be the extra tackle outside of Sawyer. Offset eye. Hand off to Vidal again. Vidal probing. Finds a hole on the left side. Gets out to the 23-yard line before Jerry Tillery. I would say old friend alert, but that does not apply to Tillery.
He's old
with the tackle.
The
gain of 2. That's going to bring us together first quarter.
Penny did a nice job getting some movement there at the guard position.
So, end of the first. Chiefs 7, Chargers 3. We'll flip the field. It'll be a 2nd and 8 when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports,
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908 or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
It's Conway here. If you're in the market for a new roof, call my buddy Levi at Roof Buddy, 866-95-BUDDY or roofbuddy.com. Lock in your free estimate today before they raise the price of material in January. Secure 2025 pricing for up to 2 years before suppliers raise roofing costs in the new year. Every January, roofing materials go up in price. But if you call now, your estimate is protected for 2 years, guaranteed. Don't wait. Call my buddy Levi this week, 866-95-BUDDY, 866-95-BUDDY, roofbuddy.com.
30, 20, 10, touchdown Chargers!
This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers.
With Vivid Seats, proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. Download the app today. A little exchange of personnel for the Chiefs as Derek Nottie, big 340-pounder, jogs on. They go Gadsden and Disley out to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. Hampton in the backfield on this 2nd and 8, showing blitz with Tranquil. Now Hampton goes in motion to make it empty, and it's a quick throw to the flat for Hampton. Looking for blockers, and Hampton does a really good job of just getting upfield. And he gets to the 27-yard line for a gain of 4. Chanel makes the stop, and now it's going to be a 3rd and 4. They got to get to the 31 from the right hash.
This has been a much more protect Justin Herbert game plan than what we saw last week.
We were asking for it last week.
Quick throws, running the ball.
Last week, DJ, 6th highest pressure rate in the last 10 years since they've been charting it. On 3rd down, Herbert from the shotgun, Vidal to his left. You got 6 on the line of scrimmage here for the Chiefs. Ears are pinned back, and they're coming with 5. Herbert's climbs the pocket. He's hit, and he goes down at the 25. He'll be sacked. Omenahu got him. His 3rd sack of the season, and the Chargers left the punt. Protect the football, though.
That was a little bit of what we saw last week, though, of Herbert trying to run up into the pocket, kind of ran himself into a pressure. It's a long time to have the ball back there.
So J.K. to punt it away for the first time. Remigio set up at his own 25. Heck of a game for J.K. last week. And this is low and short. Fair catch, though, signaled for at the 35. So good field position for the Chiefs, leading 7-3, 13:32 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
It's Conway here. If you're in the market for a new roof, call my buddy Levi at Roof Buddy, 866-95-BUDDY or roofbuddy.com. Lock in your free estimate today before they raise the price of material in January. Secure 2025 pricing for up to 2 years before suppliers raise roofing costs in the new year. Every January, roofing materials go up in price. But if you call now, your estimate is protected for 2 years, guaranteed. Don't wait. Call my buddy Levi this week, 866-95-BUDDY, 866-95-BUDDY, roofbuddy.com.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908, or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
This is your home. This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Touchdown Chargers! Now each team with a scoring drive to open it up, and now each team's defense takes the advantage with back-to-back 3-and-outs. And Marcus Williams, his 9th season out of Utah, just brought onto the team on the practice squad and elevated with the injury to Elijah Molden, is out there for the Bolts, along with R.J. Mickens, the rookie. Cam Hart, Tarheeb Still, your corners on the outside. Mahomes from the shotgun. Kelsey in motion right to left. 7-3 Chiefs from their own 35. Mahomes to pass. Has time. Looking left. Takes a shot downfield. Has Thornton. And that is swatted away. Nice play by Cam Hart. Thornton had a step. Cam closed, poked it away. The crowd does not like it. He maybe got in there a little early.
A little early with his right arm, then poked it away with his left.
Remember, Thornton had that explosive down in Brazil. That crowd definitely does not like that.
They're going to give him a lot of looks at it on the replay here.
Absolutely.
Andy Reid getting his 2 cents in.
So a 2nd and 10 from the shotgun. Kelsey in motion, settles in the slot left. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco probing, gets out to the 38-yard line for a gain of 2. Deion Henley with the tackle. It'll be a 3rd and 8. Got to get to the Kansas City 46 for a first down, as the Chiefs lead 7-3 here. And it's R.J. Mickens that's down, being tended to.
Already light at the safety position.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned you got Marcus Williams up today. And Mickens looking like he's in quite a bit of pain. Dan Henley's got his helmet off, trying to console the rookie.
Interested to see if Xavier Worthy comes back in this game.
Yeah, good point, DJ. We've not seen him since he took that shot from Dante Jackson on that 3rd down. All right, as they tend to, RJ will step aside. Chiefs 7, Chargers 3, 13:09 left in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network, wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-heated touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo. Good times.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey! Presto, a new holiday classic. Let's sing it again. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details.
Have you guys tried these holiday cookies? They're so good.
Toyota, let's go places.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So Mickens helped off, and again, it's Marcus Williams who was out there with Tony Jefferson. During the break, the two of them looked like Tony Jefferson was kind of explaining to Williams, here's what I think you need to do here. As we had a third, and they're calling it 7. Chiefs just 1 of 3 on third down. You got that NASCAR package with Thule inside of Oweh on the left side of that line. Khalil Mack out there as well. And Mahomes back to pass. Here comes Matt. He's got to climb the pocket. Mahomes trying to extend the play. Nowhere to go. Stops on a dime. Cuts back. Hit. And dropped by Thule. It was Khalil Mack that got there first and slowed him down. And Thule drops him for a loss of 1. Mahomes so dangerous when he rolls to his right. And good coverage on the back end helped thwart that drive.
Yeah, it was 2-man, so they've got 2 safeties, but they're squeezing man up underneath, so there was nowhere for him to go. He had about 4 different looks down the field, and there was nothing.
Second sack of the game for Thule, and the second straight 3-and-out. And with no Darius Davis, it's Ladd McConkey back. He let the last one bounce, and it settled in at the 8-yard line. See if he wants to return this one from Ariza, who's standing at his own 24. The left-footed kick, end over end, fair catch signaled for, and he's going to let it take a bounce. And it'll settle in at the 20, so decent field position for the Chargers as they trail 7-3, a 46-yard punt with no return, 11:54 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So 3 straight 3-and-outs. 2 for the Chiefs, 1 for the Chargers. Chargers have it back, trailing 7-3, 11:54 to go in the half. Chiefs started on offense, scored a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes' 12-yard run. Chargers answered with a field goal, and Mekhi Becton is back at right guard. And Trevor Penning is back out as your 6th offensive lineman. Herbert shotgun, Hampton behind him. Matlock the fullback. Penning now in motion. Handoff to Hampton. He is hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 20. It'll be a loss of 1. Drew Tranquil met him there. A little extra after. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Safety R.J. Mickens has been escorted to the locker room, the x-ray room. They're going to take a look at that left shoulder and a lot of pain down here. But yeah, it was in the injury tent for just seconds before they took him off the field, guys.
Bad news there. Thank you, Shannon. So a 2nd and 11. Defenses now have shown up for each of these teams after the opening drives. Keandre Lambert-Smith on the numbers right, 1-on-1. Herbert in the shotgun, Hampton to his right. They bring a blitz. Herbert to throw. Double pumps. Misses Trey Harris. Nowhere near him. In coverage, Noel Williams, the rookie out of Cal, drafted in the 3rd round. And it'll be a 3rd and 11.
This is evolving from a pass protection issue to a no-rhythm issue with this offense in the passing game right now.
Well, you look at last week, DJ, and between Quinton, Keenan, Ladd, and Gadsden, you had 7 catches for 49 yards. Chargers 1 of 3 on third down. Trey Harris and Ladd to the right. Keandre Lambert-Smith to the left. No Keenan out there right now. Blitz. And it's coming. They're bringing everyone. Herbert got to get rid of it. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, no. Disaster. Bolton's got it. And he's got the right sideline. Check it. That is not Bolton. That is Ashton Gelati, who dropped back into coverage. And that's the last thing you can afford to do here, is give the Chiefs life. The offense had 2 straight 3-and-outs, and now they are going to be in the red zone following Justin Herbert's 12th interception this season.
You're going to be hot when they're blitzing like that. The back picks up inside against Tranquil. You're hot off the edge, and there's just no hot plan. There's nowhere for him to go. He tries to get away from it and then throws under duress.
And tried to get it to McConkey in the middle of the field. 13-yard return for Gelati. His first career interception. It was a big man interception. And now the Chiefs in business, leading 7-3. Pacheco in the backfield, Mahomes under center. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco has a lane, gets to the 15, keeps the legs moving down to the 12-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7 before Jamari Caldwell can make the tackle. First down marker at the 9.
You put your defense in a bad spot here.
No doubt. Down 7-3. Try to make this 10-3. 14-3 is going to be quite a bit to dig out of with this offense the way it's been operating as of late. Tart on the interior of that line, typically a guy that makes a big play from the interior. Pacheco in the backfield on the right hash. Mahomes from the Charger 12. And it's a handoff to Pacheco again. Pacheco hit as he tries to cut back left. Nowhere to go. He'll pick up 1 falling forward, so a 3rd and 2 from the 11. Perriman with the stop. And this is a big one here.
Here comes the extra lineman for the Chiefs.
Hunter Norzad, second season out of Penn State. The backup center gets out there. Kareem Hunt, who is your short yardage back, is in week 1 against the Chargers. 5 carries for just 16 yards. But this is his specialty. He's a load. 220 pounds, offset eye with the tight end Gray ahead of him. Hand off to Hunt, tries to bounce, and he is hit. It's going to be, depending on the spot, second effort gets it. Didn't have it. Was stopped at the 10, but he kept the legs moving and got to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9.
Initially, he ended up having to go lateral. And when you do that with Kareem Hunt, that's what you want. Yeah. He gets his shoulders to the sideline, but they couldn't finish.
It's all defensive backs there trying to stop him. Cam Hart, Tony Jefferson. So now a 1st and goal from the 9. Last time they were here, it was a Mahomes rush from 12 yards out that put them on the board. They lead 7-3. 9 minutes left in the half. Empty for Mahomes. Now he calls Rashard Smith to his left hip. And it's a pitch to Smith, working left, still working left, and he is cleaned out by Denzel at the 9. No gain, 2nd and goal.
It's a lot of speed with Rashard Smith getting to the perimeter, and the Chargers just shut it down. You force that back inside. Really nice job on the edge by Derwin. He goes up and collisions Kelsey and forces that back into all his buddies.
Mahomes right now, 5 of 7 for 35 yards. Herbert, 3 of 6 for 16 yards and an interception with a rating of 16.7. Pacheco to the right of Mahomes in the shotgun. Rice in motion right to left. From the left hash, Mahomes now going to take, throws underneath, and that is broken up. Nice job by Deion Henley on Rashee Rice. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 9. Looked like Mahomes might take off, but he pulled up at the last second and tried to sidearm that on top of the numbers left to Rice, and broken up nicely by Henley.
And the Chargers were in really good coverage. Again, here we are, 3rd down. Take away 87. Give him a lot of attention and force Mahomes to put this somewhere else.
6 defensive backs. Your safeties are William and Jefferson.
It's like Derwin's going to draw that assignment.
Derwin right on top of Kelsey in that bunch formation to the right. Mahomes looking right from the left hash. Has to scramble. Climb in the pocket looking for something. Nothing there. And he's just out of room. Going to throw it away. Save the yardage.
Great
nice
stop.
Pressure by Tony Jefferson.
Incredible stop by this defense, put in a terrible spot with the turnover, and they force a field goal.
8 minutes left in the half, and Butker is out to attempt a chippy. 7-3 as it stands right now, Chiefs, but following that Herbert interception, they had a 1st and goal from the 9. The ball still sits at the 9. And Butker will attempt a 27-yarder from the left hash. A little bit of a high snap, but Butker's kick is right through. And as you said, that's a victory. Keep it a 1-score game. Following the Herbert interception, it's Chiefs 10, Chargers 3. 8 minutes left in the half. as we quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
So off the turnover, Chargers going to try to add to their just 46 yards of offense when we return. Again, 10-3 Chiefs on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros. No trade-in needed. That's right. Get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand,
Ford.
It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers audio network.
Now the Chiefs off the interception from Herbert, the 12th of the season for him. Goes 7 plays, 10 yards, 2 minutes, 55 seconds. A field goal from Butker as they lead 10-3 here. 8:04 left. Chargers offense looking for something. As Lambert Smith going to field this kickoff at the 5, just outside the right hash, to the 10, 15 on top of the numbers 20, and he is absolutely upended at the 24. And we go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
It says danger, hot, on this massive oil-powered heater on the sidelines. Jim Harbaugh once set himself on fire with one of these things, guys. It was at Michigan. His staff noticed that his pants were on fire. Luckily, they pat him down, no harm, no foul, but he hasn't gotten close to this thing thus far. He says the coldest game he played, -50 with wind chill. It was 1989 title game in Chicago.
Yeah. Soldier Field cut through you there off the lake. Well, the Chargers offense got to figure something out. They only have 46 yards of offense, averaging under 3 yards per play. Herbert, play action, rolling to his right. Quick throw out to Harris. Harris, right sideline, dragged out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And that is now 19 passing yards for Herbert, so he joins Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson as the only players to begin with at least 3,000 yards and at least 20 touchdowns in 6 consecutive seasons. Pretty good company to be in there. And now Becton is down again. It's going to be Trevor Penning at right guard on this 2nd and 6. Decent drive starter on the quick strike to Harris. Lambert Smith in motion, right to left. Herbert, play action again. Sets up the screen. Vidal has a lane. 30, 35, 40, all the way out to the 43-yard line before Drew Tranquil can get him from behind.
Something tells me a lot of Charger fans at home watch that going, thank you.
Right?
We've been asking for some screens here.
Gain of 15.
And Vidal's really good in the pass game catching the ball. So instead of him having to stick his face in those blitzing linebackers down after down, get him out in space and let him run with it.
15th reception for 138 yards this season. And now back under center is Herbert. Vidal in the backfield all alone. Matlock in motion joins him now. Herbert to Vidal. Vidal hit in the backfield and dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10. It was Jalen Watson on the tackle. An interesting offseason coming up for the Chiefs. Watson, one of those players in his 4th year, along with Brian Cook, along with Leo Chanel, all going to be free agents. Marion Hampton now checks in on a 2nd and 10. 10-3 Chiefs. 6 minutes left in the half. Chargers won the toss and deferred. They go empty now. Trips right. 2 left. Herbert in the shotgun. 4 on the line of scrimmage for the Chiefs.
I like that Gadsden matchup in the slot.
Slot right for Gadsden. Now they're showing blitz. Herbert saw it. 4 on the play clock. 3 in motion. 1 takes the snap. Sets, throws outside. Caught. Right sideline. Keenan Allen into plus territory at the Chiefs' 49-yard line before Jalen Watson can make the tackle. A gain of 8. It brings up 3rd and 2 past midfield.
This is a big 3rd down in this game right now.
Sure is. 5.5 left. Love to see the Chargers just drain this clock.
Get some points, whatever you can get out of this.
1 for 4 on 3rd down, and this a 3rd and short. A lot of options here on a 3rd and 2 from the right hash, 49 of the Chiefs.
Whatever you're going to do, you got to do it quick.
Pistol formation now. Amarion to the right of Herbert. Gadsden in motion. And Herbert rolling to his right, trying to elude. He dives forward. He's going to be a yard short. This has to be 4th down territory, I've got to believe. He gets a yard. He needed 2. So he's at the 48-yard line, and that was designed. Little mesh. Herbert keeps it. Tranquil wasn't fooled, and they are going to go for it.
Just think if he waits a little bit, he's going to be able to just flip the ball to Ladd McConkey out in the flat, but just made that decision early. Now you got to get this yard here.
And it's a full yard from the shotgun. Hampton to the right of Herbert. Conklin now under center, trying to get him to jump. And they'll call the timeout.
So got the Chiefs
call the timeout. Yeah. We saw Conklin do that once before on the quarterback sneak, but Conklin got under center, took it, plowed forward for the 1st down. It worked the one other time they tried it. This time the Chiefs decided to call the timeout. I think they were just trying to draw him off sides. And Chargers might have burned a timeout there. 4:34 to go in the half. Chiefs up 10-3. Charger fans, how about scoring an exclusive Justin Herbert bobblehead? Bolts are going to take on the Texans at SoFi the weekend of December 27th. Late season showdown you do not want to miss. It is a limited edition collectible that won't last long. Visit Chargers.com/offer to secure yours today while supplies last.
See if he ends up coming out, if Trey Lance ends up coming out here or not. He was taking his jacket off on the sideline.
Herbert's out there right now. Chargers could still take a timeout if they don't like the look. McConkey, Keenan, Disley to the right. And now they go empty. Calls Hampton back, 15 on the play clock, and now Herbert under center. 4th and 1. Herbert takes the snap, rolling to his right, sets his feet, throws, swatted at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Just do not like that whatsoever. They turn it over on downs. This is huge. We have a flag. See what the call is. Looks like offsides.
Holy cow.
Talk about getting bailed out.
Offside. Defense number 95 was lined up in the neutral zone.
Second one.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
Wow.
Results in a 1st down.
Second time Chris Jones on an alignment penalty.
Well, sometimes better be lucky than good.
Chiefs had that thing sniffed out from the start as Herbert rolled to his right.
Yeah, he was offside. His helmet was across the line. You could see it over the center.
So now the Chargers with second life from the Chiefs' 43-yard line, right hash. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Clock continues to run. Stopped right here at 4:29. Hampton in the backfield, standing on that Chiefs logo. Herbert, play action, sets his feet, pressure coming. He's got to get rid of it, and he doesn't. Like, you cannot do that.
They're blitzing secondary defenders. You got to know Watson's coming off the edge. You don't have time.
That's a loss of 7. We saw it all last week.
As the offensive line's going to get dinged on this, but this is not an offensive line issue.
He's got to get rid of that football.
You don't have enough guys to block that many.
Pressure came immediately, and now instead of a 2nd and 10 from the 43, just knocking on the door at Cam Dicker range, they're all the way back at the 50. Clock running, 3:55, 2nd and 16. Trips right, Keandre Lambert-Smith left, Vidal in the backfield. They bring a blitz again. Herbert got to get rid of it, and he nearly throws an interception. Like that ball should have been picked off. Herbert is having serious issues with this pressure. We saw it last week. We're seeing it again here today. It's not good. Shamari Connor came unimpeded up that A-gap.
I think it was a screen to Vidal. Vidal's trying to get out and then back, almost like on a little Texas route, a little whip route. There's not enough time to do that.
That first down sack set this whole thing up. They are 1 of 5 on third down. Just 68 yards of offense. And you got to believe Spag's going to bring it again. It's been working. Trips right. Herbert from the left hash. Here it comes. Quick throw, caught by Keenan, and throws it backwards to Hampton. Hampton, terrible execution. He's lucky he fell on that ball, and it didn't turn over. So what happens is Keenan has it inside the numbers right. He's expecting Amarian to be running full speed at him, but Amarian was just stopped. So it stopped well short of Hampton. And now J.K. Scott going to punt it away. Chiefs going to get it with 2 timeouts, the 2-minute warning, and about 2:50 on the clock.
It's outthinking yourself a little bit here.
Yeah, because Keenan keeps that, DJ. You're at the 37-yard line. You could trot Cam Dicker out there.
Or you can go for it.
Basically, the pass backwards lost him 8 yards.
It's just an offense that's completely lost right now.
It's a sidewinding kick. Flag comes in. Fair catch signaled for at the 11. See what the flag is. It's a 36-yard punt.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on the Chiefs.
Perfect. Back him up inside the 10. It was Josh Williams.
During the kick, holding by the receiving team number 2. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. First down.
It's an ugly half of offensive football, though.
DJ, they got 70 total yards. The Chiefs have 66. See if the defense can hold again. It's 10-3 Chiefs, 2:50 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros. No trade-in needed. That's right. Get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Chargers get bailed out on the penalty when they didn't get it on 4th and 1, but they could not do anything with it. They trailed 10-3, have to punt it away, but a hold by the Chiefs on the return has them pinned all the way back inside their 6-yard line. Chargers will start the second half with the ball. Be nice to see another 3 and out. They do have all 3 timeouts. Try to get this ball back to their offense. Chiefs offense not doing much more than the Chargers. 66 yards total compared to the Chargers 68. They're 2 of 5 on third down. And good to see Xavier Worthy back out there for the Chiefs. He has cleared concussion protocol. It's a quick strike to Rice, and he gets all the way out to the 13-yard line. Tackled by Henley, a gain of 7. Now they're moving with some tempo, and this is when Mahomes is incredibly dangerous.
I just like to see that on the other side. some more of those wide receiver quick screens, quick throws that you just saw from Mahomes.
Oh, now they're going to huddle up, almost content to let this thing run a little bit. 2:20 and 2 timeouts for the Chiefs. Hunt in the backfield. Mahomes taking his time with 10 on the play clock. Hands to Hunt. Hunt trying to break right. And Owe is there waiting for him. No gain. Even loses a yard, actually. Back to the 12-yard line. Nice job by Owe. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning, with the Chiefs facing a 3rd and 3 from their own 12 when we return. They lead the Chargers at the 2-minute warning, 10-3 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Los Angeles.
LA.
Here goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
At the 2-minute warning, Chiefs up 10-3 here at Arrowhead. Both offenses struggling. A combined 140 yards between the two teams here coming up on the break. A 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs. From their own 12, they are 2 of 5 on 3rd down. As they break huddle, Pacheco to the right of Mahomes in the shotgun. He's been useful with his legs. Got a 12-yard touchdown run in here as Kelsey goes in motion, stands on top of the numbers right. Derwin follows him. And there's Kelsey middle of the field. It's Rashee Rice who's got the first down, breaks a tackle, gets out to the 24-yard line before he's dropped by Derwin. And clock continues to run. Now they're going no huddle. Chargers trying to exchange personnel. They got to get off the field. They're going to get a 12-man. And Owe just gets off. Don't see the flag. It's a quick throw at the line of scrimmage. And a nice job by Tarheeb Still to Chase Worthy, who's out of concussion protocol, out of bounds left sideline at the 26 for a gain of 3.
I don't know that Owe even got off the field there.
I don't
Might
think
have
he
been
did.
fortunate not to get a flag.
I was looking for it. And now they'll huddle up with the clock stopped. 10-3 Chiefs. You know, Butker's got a leg. Longest 62 in his career. And see what the whistle is here. Not seeing a timeout signaled for. Reset the play clock, I think. Sean Hockley, our referee, standing over the ball. And Harbaugh's asking, I think, for time to exchange personnel. That's exactly what they're doing. They're going to jog Troy Dye off and bring Cam Hart on. Saying that well, now we got...
Is there a timeout?
I don't know. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Chargers still have 3. Chiefs still have 2.
On the previous play. This 5-yard penalty.
Yeah,
there it is.
Back got it from the previous play.
It'll be 1st and 5.
That's interesting.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do it
retroactively.
either.
Thought you could pick a flag up. I didn't know you could put one down.
Right. So that call came from New York. If you missed it, sorry we didn't have that mic up, but basically what he said was, due to review back in New York, they saw that the 12th man was still on the field, so it'll be 1st and 5.
Well, I guess you could challenge it if you were the Chiefs, but since we're inside 2 minutes, you can't, so then it's just reviewed there, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So 1:36 on the clock. 2 timeouts for the Chiefs from their own 28 with a 1st and 5. Mahomes to throw. Throws underneath for Hunt. He's got blockers. Hunt out to the 36-yard line before he's dropped by Derwin. And who's down? I think that is...
It's 7-7.
Yeah, that's Jalen Moore again.
Yeah.
Playing right tackle.
He's pounding the ground.
It'll be a 2nd and 3, or 1st and 10, I should say.
This has been just a
mud
slog of a game.
It has been in the mud, a rock fight. And really the biggest concern is just the Chargers offense looks worse than it did last week.
Yeah,
and
against the defense, it's not the same caliber.
Right. As Justin Herbert is not comfortable in the pocket. The defense is playing lights out again. That opening drive was aided by a penalty. Otherwise, would have had them facing a 3rd and long on their own side of the field.
His leg locked out. I saw the replay on Moore. His leg just locked out on him.
Meaning what, DJ?
Well, I don't want to speculate on him as an ACL or what have you.
When you say it locked, what you saw
it's
pop?
straight. It just it went straight and like hyperextended a little bit, and then he dropped.
And again, that is their 4th tackle on the depth chart. You got both Simmons and Taylor out, your starting tackles. And then you have Trey Smith, the guard, Wanye Morris out. Esapole, the undrafted free agent, is playing left tackle. And now Chu Godric, the International Pathway Player Program from Nigeria, is going to be playing right tackle.
Sack fumble would be just what the doctor ordered here.
Right. You almost wonder if they're just going to play it safe, run the ball, get to the half, and feel pretty good about what their defense is doing against this offense that's got nothing going right now. The Chiefs are averaging 3.4 yards per play. The Chargers are averaging 2.7.
Good night. And we've seen so many electric shootouts between these teams.
We got a combined 14 first downs in the first half.
And somehow it's uglier than those numbers when you're watching it.
Right. They break huddle. Gray and Worthy go to the left. Rice to the right, opposite Cam Hart playing press. From their own 35, Mahomes in the shotgun, Kareem Hunt to his right. And he's going to pass. Mahomes climbing the pocket and trying to get away, can't. Always got him. Boy, that sack fumble would have been nice. Mahomes had to regather to secure it at the 40. 70 seconds left. It's a gain of 5. Make it 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 39.
He had Kelsey on a double move over the top, and he did not see him.
Mahomes to throw. And now on the out. Wide open and breaking inside is Worthy with all that speed, shoved out of bounds at the 35, and now they are in Butker field goal range. He just got Dante Jackson in the spin cycle.
Yeah, he turned him around. Mahomes, when he is moving forward, he's got such a big arm, so if you can't move him and he's got a chance to just survey the whole field, he drives the ball all the way to the sideline.
And Worthy was wide open over there, too. As Jackson tried to close to make the tackle, that's when Worthy spun out and got the extra 15 yards. So from the 35, 2 timeouts left. They go empty. Trips right, 2 left, including Hunt. Now Hunt in motion, left to right. Keeps running. Mahomes takes the shotgun snap. Always coming. Mahomes dumps it off. Incomplete for Kelsey. Deion Henley there in coverage.
Thule with a big hit on Mahomes.
Yeah.
And every time Mahomes goes to the ground, you always look around to make sure there's not going to be some garbage penalty.
So a 2nd and 10 with the clock stopped at 52 from the 35 of the Chargers. Chiefs lead 10-3.
Wouldn't be surprised they ran the ball one of these downs.
And you got Pacheco standing next to Mahomes in the shotgun here. Travis Kelce outside the left tackle. To throw again, Mahomes quick out, and there it is to Rice. And Rice steps out of bounds at the 32 28, 29 we'll call it. St. Just in coverage, but that stops the clock and brings up a 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 4. They got to get to the 25. Ball is just inside the 29.
That's how you call offense when you don't have tackles.
Yeah. Be nice to do a little bit of that. This has been all Mahomes throwing. He is now 9 of 14 for 94 yards. 9th play of the drive. Pacheco to his left on this 3rd down. To throw. Mahomes sets his feet, throws out left, and that's going to be a flag. Oh, my goodness. How did they not throw the flag on Ben St. Just? He had Worthy wrapped up for 5 yards. And he got away with just about everything. Holy cow. So out comes Butker. He never turned around to find the ball. He's got his face covered. Chargers get lucky again.
I mean, this game could have really gotten away from him if not for a couple breaks.
Right. 47-yard field goal here for Butker from the right hash to make it a 2-score game. 42 seconds left. And that kick is good. They make it a 2-score game. 13-3, an ugly first half. The ugliest offense that we've seen since Jacksonville from this team. And that's speaking to 5 field goals last week against the Eagles. They just cannot get anything going. And even though they have 3 timeouts, DJ,
run the ball and get to the half. Unless you can pop a long return, which they have not shown the ability to do the entire season.
Well, Keandre Lambert-Smith just struggles back there.
He goes laterally.
Yeah.
He doesn't get up the field.
I'd rather have Hassan Haskins back there. I thought he did an okay job last week with Vidal, but they want that 4.3 speed. And it's just something that Keandre Lambert-Smith never did at Auburn or Penn State.
You think with 38 seconds and the Justin Herbert at quarterback and some
Cam
of these
Dicker's
weapons, all that stuff would add towards being aggressive here, but just this offense is so out of sorts. You just feel like something is more likely bad than good to happen.
Now, already an interception thrown. They got 3 points off of that. Should have had a turnover on downs, but Chris Jones was lined up in the neutral zone, caught a break on that.
Should have had another interception that
another interception that was dropped. So I'd love to see them somehow get this ball in Vidal's hands, but they're going to directionally kick this to Lambert-Smith, I've got to believe. And that's exactly what they do. Lambert-Smith on the right hash at the 7, 15, 20, 25. Lambert-Smith, there's the speed, DJ,
North
all the way out to the 40.
That changes it.
Right, and that's something we did not see from him before. He would always try to slow down and cut back. This time he just went straight forward in a very Naheem Miller-Hines-like manner against the Dolphins, all the way out to the 40-yard line, a 34-yard return for KLS, and now maybe
I just need a couple completions here, and you give Dicker a shot at it.
They'll get the ball out of the half. They break huddle with Vidal to the left of Herbert. Chiefs bring the extra man. Herbert, quick throw on the slant. What a grab by Keenan.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't get it because, man, that thing was way out in front of him. Could not grab it. Stops the clock at 28 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, even when they have easy things, they're making them hard.
Right, because that should have been an easy completion on the slant. Keenan had a step. Just threw it too far out in front of him. Yeah, would have ended up being about a 2nd and 4 instead. 2nd and 10. But hey, at least they threw it quick. Bunch formation right. Trey Harris left. Now Kimani Vidal in motion. Settles into the right of Herbert. They rush 4. Herbert hit as he throws. Going down for Trey Harris. Over the shoulder grab. What a catch by the rookie. All the way to the Kansas City 23.
He's down. I think his head hit the ground. Again, I talked about that turf money, and just his head looked like it whipped against the ground. Let's see if he's able to finish the catch here.
37-yard completion if he finishes it. And I think he does.
His hands were underneath the ball, yeah. I think he landed on the ball, too. That might be just the wind.
Just the wind?
Yeah, because that ball is pinned underneath him, and he lands on it. Yep, I think that's the wind got knocked out of him.
But a good job keeping that thing secured. So now certainly in Cam Dicker field goal range with a first down at the 23. A beautiful throw by Herbert. And now they're showing it up on the screen, but his arm is under that.
His hand's underneath it.
Yeah. Chiefs taunting the Chargers, saying they're going to walk this one back.
They're going to review it.
Yeah, for sure.
I did not see the ball move.
No. Well, we said it in the pregame, DJ. Just find Trey Harris, man. Good things happen when he's around the ball. And now it is an official review as the Sean Hockley looking at that Microsoft Surface.
There he goes. Yeah, I think that was his wind.
Yeah. It's almost like it's not a tug of war because the Chiefs are pushing, but they keep pushing the Chargers back. The ball is set at the 23-yard line, but the Chiefs' defense has moved the line of scrimmage to the 30.
On the other side of it.
Yeah,
now they're
pushing it back,
up.
and now the Chiefs are telling them, the referees are saying, come on, get back. Line of scrimmage is the 23. I believe the kids call this manifesting.
There you go.
Still looking at that review, so they're taking a long time. But again, you can see the ball hits, but his hand is under it. Playing it over and over again on the screen. 17 seconds left as he went out of bounds when he caught it. So the Chargers still have 2 timeouts. Ball is on the 23 right now. Still waiting for Sean Hockley and the crew to figure this thing out.
There's no way there's anything clear enough to overturn that.
And that's the thing, is it's called a catch. So here we go. Looks like he's peeling the headphones off. Let's see what the conclusion is.
The ruling of a completed pass stands as called.
There it is, stands.
It's first down.
Longest play for the Chargers today. 37 yards.
Well, you can't take sacks here. No negative plays. You'd love a touchdown, but man, a field goal makes this a one-score game. You get the ball coming out in the third quarter. I'd feel good about that.
It's free points, DJ. They had 40 seconds to work with. A huge return by Keandre Lambert-Smith. And the ball at the 23-yard line of the Chiefs' left hash with 2 timeouts left.
Boy, they missed Q too, though. Just that, the ability down here when you get in the red zone, have another big receiver to throw out there.
But that can be Trey Harris. 6'3", 210. What these referees are still talking about.
Maybe the
collection
clock?
of 4 of them. Yeah, it could be the clock. It's at 17 right now.
Los Angeles was calling a timeout at the end of the play. Please set the game clock to 21. 21 on the game clock, please. Thank you.
So there you go. Can't take them with you. So they use one of their 3, and they get 4 seconds out of it. They break huddle. Keenan, Ladd, and Gadsden go to the right in that bunch. Keandre Lambert-Smith to the left. Kamani Vidal to the right of Herbert in shotgun. They can run it if they want. Herbert to throw. Can't take a sack. And now he just throws it.
Yeah, Kamani.
Had Kamani exactly right. Down the right sideline at the 10-yard line, but instead he threw it behind him. At least that stops the clock at 16, and he doesn't take the sack.
Yeah, holding the ball, trying to extend the play, and then just threw it away. If he just had a second more,
Kamani's got a shot at the end zone.
He's able to get it. It's going to get inside the 10 for sure.
2nd and 10.
You got to imagine they're going to dial something up here from a pressure standpoint.
Still in the huddle with 10 on the play clock. 9, and they break huddle. Down to 7. Trips right. Keandre Lambert-Smith left. 3 on the play clock, and here it all comes. Herbert, quick out, caught. Ladd McConkey's first catch, right sideline, shoved out of bounds at the 16 by Brian Cook. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
That was a hot route, Money.
There it was.
That's what's called a hot route. They blitz, you got a quick option on a quick out, and if Ladd's able to make him miss, he scores. As they are one-on-one out there. A nice job.
A 3rd and 3 from the 16, right hash. Still 2 timeouts left. They even run the ball. They want to blitz. Run right into it. Got 2 timeouts left. Kimani to the left of Herbert. Trips left. On the outside of the numbers, it's Keandre Lambert-Smith. Keenan in the middle. Ladd in the slot. Herbert, play action. Got to get rid of it. Throws to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Keandre Lambert-Smith. My goodness. From inactive week after week to a hero with 5 seconds left in the half. 16 yards. Herbert's 23rd toss of the season. Keandre Lambert-Smith's 2nd reception
of his career, and it's a touchdown at Arrowhead.
Oh, the ball's moving. Let's make sure this gets confirmed here. The ball was moving a little bit at the end. Okay, good.
There we go.
I get nervous.
Dicker for the extra point to make it a 13-10 game. They needed to snap it.
I know, that's what.
Before the snap, timeout, Los Angeles.
Why are they doing that?
30-second timeout.
I would
not give them a chance to look at this.
Because at the end, the ball moved a little bit. That's why I was confused.
Well, let's not say these things, DJ. You know, they monitor our broadcast in New York. And now they're showing it on the... There's both feet are down.
Yeah, but it's the going to the ground part.
And now they're ready to go.
Whew. All right, we'll take it.
So Dicker on for the extra point with 5 seconds on the clock. And that's good. And, man, you want to talk about stealing momentum. DJ, they had 60 yards of offense prior to that drive. That's 68. Unbelievable. I should say 68 yards of offense, and they go 5 plays, 60 yards, and 33 seconds on that drive. I'm going to advocate for no huddle the entire second half.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll advocate for, a nice kick return. Keandre started and finished that thing.
How about that? Yeah, Lambert Smith, the second reception of his career is a 16-yard catch at Arrowhead to silence this place.
It was looking like, too, this defense has had some big stops that we could be headed towards like a 17-3 type moment, and then you look up and you got a chance to get the ball coming out of half and go take the lead.
And just boot this thing out of the back of the end zone with all that speed back there, Remigio and Thornton. Again, 5 plays, 60 yards, 33 seconds. Justin Herbert now 10 of 16, 103, a touchdown and an interception. And this ball fielded at the 9 to the 15, 20. Clock is at 0. And down at the 37-yard line at the end of the half. Boy, it was looking bleak, and now Chargers jogging into that tunnel in their all whites with a lot of momentum as they trail the Chiefs by a field goal. 13-10, ILO coming up with all that halftime coverage on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Caught, heated, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination, brings you all the big-name acts to the Yamava Theater stage. See world-famous pop and R&B legend Janet Jackson December 29th when she brings all her dance hits to the stage. Catch superstar Ricky Martin as he performs his Latin pop songs on January 8th. Don't miss Kane Brown when he brings the house down with his country pop hits on March 1st. You in? Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 or older to enter.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
More LA Chargers football is just minutes away.
Mere moment.
But first,
Great half! Great half!
this is LA Chargers halftime.
Hey, we got a whole nother half to finish this game!
Now here's your host on the LA Chargers Audio Network, Isaac Lowenkron.
The score at halftime from Arrowhead, the Kansas City Chiefs 13, the Chargers 10. LA Chargers football is presented by Cal Recycle. We're reimagining recycling in California. Put food scraps in your green bin, take California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site, and get cash back. Learn more at recyclingreimaginedca.com. 7 other games going on right now. The New England Patriots up 24-14 over the Buffalo Bills. 3.5 minutes into the third quarter. Drake May, 9 of 11 for 108. He also has 2 touchdown runs. The Philadelphia Eagles holding a 17-0 lead over the Raiders 4 minutes and 41 seconds into the third quarter. Oh well. Anyway, elsewhere, the Baltimore Ravens up 14-0 at Cincinnati at halftime at a pair of Lamar Jackson touchdown passes. Houston up 23-7 at halftime over the Arizona Cardinals. C.J. Stroud 13 of 17 for 177 with a touchdown pass. The Chargers will be hosting the Texans 2 weeks from yesterday at SoFi Stadium. The Jacksonville Jaguars with a 31-10 halftime lead over the New York Jets. Trevor Lawrence with 3 touchdown passes and a touchdown run. The Washington Commanders up 22-7 at halftime over the New York Giants, and the Chicago Bears shutting out the Cleveland Browns at halftime 14-0. Our halftime score from Arrowhead, the Kansas City Chiefs 13, the Chargers 10. First half highlights straight ahead on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
You can't count on finding a parking spot near the beach here in LA or a gym free of influencers. But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Catch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long right through the playoffs. The Bolts are primed for a return to the postseason. So visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. And count on Sundays for another must-see season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
It's Conway here. If you're in the market for a new roof, call my buddy Levi at Roof Buddy, 866-95-BUDDY or roofbuddy.com. Lock in your free estimate today before they raise the price of material in January. Secure 2025 pricing for up to 2 years before suppliers raise roofing costs in the new year. Every January, roofing materials go up in price. But if you call now, your estimate is protected for 2 years, guaranteed. Don't wait. Call my buddy Levi this week, 866-95-BUDDY, 866-95-BUDDY, roofbuddy.com.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
The Kansas City Chiefs with a 13-10 lead over the Chargers. Today's halftime highlights presented by Valvoline. Keep your car or truck working at peak performance by taking it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home with a 15-minute drive-through oil change where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. Find the location nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com. Third coldest game in Chargers franchise history. 15 degrees at kickoff time. Kansas City took the opening kickoff, drove 68 yards in 11 plays, and Patrick Mahomes scored on a 12-yard touchdown run. Chargers came back with a 49-yard field goal by Cameron Dicker, so the score after the first quarter was the Chiefs 7 and the Chargers 3. Early in the second quarter, the Chargers faced a 3rd and 11 at their 20 when Kansas City came at Justin Herbert with a blitz, Former Charger Drew Tranquill hit Herbert as he threw, and the wobbly pass was intercepted by Kansas City rookie defensive lineman Ashton Gelati for the first interception of his career, leading to a field goal that put Kansas City up 10-3. They would later add a field goal to go up 13-3 with 38 seconds left to play in the first half. But then here came the rookies to the rescue. Charger rookie Keandre Lambert-Smith returned the ensuing kickoff 34 yards to the Chargers' 40, and then 2 plays later, another rookie stepped up to make a play.
They rush 4. Herbert hit as he throws, going down for Trey Harris. Over the shoulder grab. What a catch by the rookie. All the way to the Kansas City 23.
A 37-yard completion, and it was Keandre Lambert-Smith who started the surge with the kick return, and it was Keandre Lambert-Smith who would end it on a 3rd down and 3 at the Chiefs 16 with 11 seconds to go.
Herbert, play action, got to get rid of it. Throws to the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Keandre Lambert-Smith, my goodness. From inactive week after week to a hero with 5 seconds left in the half, 16 yards.
Chargers go 60 yards in 33 seconds, not including the 34-yard kickoff return by Keandre Lambert-Smith. We've got a ball game, and the Chargers will be getting the second half kickoff when we return. Kansas City 13, the Chargers 10 at halftime. Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Barron standing by to bring you the second half after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Car accident? Dog bite? Slip and fall? Wilshire Law Firm is here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. We are the official personal injury law partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, and we've recovered more top personal injury settlements than any other law firm in California. Over $2 billion recovered. No fees unless you win your case. Bolt up and get our powerhouse team on your side. Call 800-800-3333 for our free consultation. Again, that's 1-800-800-3333.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers. Audio.
And he ends up delivering, basically doubling their offense on a 40-second drive. It ends up going 5 plays for 60 yards in 33 seconds. The first career reception for a touchdown, just his second career reception overall. Keandre Lambert-Smith only active today because of the injury to Quentin Johnston. And he comes up with a huge 40-yard return to get the drive started, so they would take a few chances. And then Trey Harris, the other rookie, with the huge catch down the left sideline for 37. Maintains control as he's going to the ground, lands right on his chest, knocks the wind out of him. And Keandre Lambert-Smith cashes it in, man.
I'll tell you what, the defense kept him in the game, too, until they found some footing on that last drive.
You're right, DJ. Those 2 field goal drives, one the short field. And obviously a couple breaks. I know we always complain when we feel like the officials miss it our way. Boy, oh boy, talk about catching a break. Cam Hart, Benjamin St. Juste. Neither flagged for pass interference on some explosives downfield. One on middle of the field with Cam Hart, Tyquan Thornton, and then that left sideline with Benjamin St. Juste, and we'll take it.
Well, it's been a lot of years coming, so
yeah.
we will take it.
Yeah, I remember the pass interference that was called on the interception here about 5-6 years ago. On an interception that was returned
Don't
for a touchdown.
Don't go down that road. You go down that road,
we got a lot of them.
You'll never stop.
We got a lot of them. So maybe had it coming. And again, the Chargers going to start the second half with the ball. So a 13-10 game. Chiefs lead. If the Chargers win, according to The Athletic, which seems to be the site that everybody is quoting for these playoff odds and what they're working with over there. Chargers win, and they will have a 95% chance to make the playoffs. A loss, and it's 68%. Chiefs, much different situation. With a win, their odds improve to just 19%, but with a loss, they go down to less than 1%. So for all intents and purposes, this is an elimination game for the Chiefs, who have not missed the playoffs since 2014, who have been to each of the last 7 AFC Championship games. Chargers trying to hand them their first 3-game losing streak of the Patrick Mahomes era. And they trail by a field goal.
Let's see if they direct this kick towards KLS here.
Harrison Butker had been exclusively kicking his way, and he's going to kick right to left. Chargers in all white. Each returner, Vidal and KLS, lined up at their own 5. And here's Butker's kick. And this one is again going to go to Lambert Smith at the 10, between the hash and the numbers left, to the 20. 25, bounces it outside to the 28-yard line. And we go downstairs to the third member of our broadcast team, Shannon Farron.
This place was as quiet as a mausoleum after that KLS touchdown right before the half, guys. Derwin James went into the locker room with Justin Herbert telling him, we got this one. He came out of the locker room at halftime with Dean Leonard saying, you're going to catch a fumble today. Just remember, keep running. Ever the cheerleader, Derwin James.
Absolutely. And you want to talk about instant juice. Number 3, look for him. Trevor Penning comes out as that extra tackle outside of Bobby Hart, the right side, and fullback Matlock outside of Penning. So strength to the right. Vidal in the backfield, Herbert under center. Rolling to his right, sets his feet, takes a shot downfield, and there's a flag. That's going to be a hold, I believe, on Shamari Connor as Gadsden was trying to break free.
Would have been a big play if he didn't hold it.
Absolutely. Would have been out to midfield left side had he not held him.
Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense number 20. It's a 5-yard penalty, first down.
How about that, by the way, from Greg Roman? 2 men in the route and take a shot downfield with all that beef inside. So a 1st and 10 now from the 34.
Yeah, that was definitely, it wasn't on the tight end Gadsden, it was on Harris.
KLS opposite Jalen Watson to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. This time he does hand it off, and there's Vidal moving those legs out to the 39-yard line for a gain of 5 before Shamari Connor makes the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 39. I got to get to the 44. Ball on the left hash. Chiefs up 3. This is the opening possession of the second half.
Or even just going down and picking up 3. Knot this game back up. Would be huge.
Chiefs opened with a touchdown. 2 field goals since. Chargers opened with a field goal. Had an interception in there. But down just a field goal right now. Harris in motion, right to left. Keenan on the right side. Now Harris will join him as he reverses course. Herbert to throw again. Quick throw, caught Keenan. He's got the first down. Breaks a tackle. How about Keenan? Into plus territory, right sideline, all the way out to the Chiefs' 48-yard line before he's shoved out.
Yeah, Bolton missed the tackle.
Yeah.
He had him around the waist, and Keenan just kind of was able to wiggle out of it.
Broke that tackle from Bolton. Gain of 13 for number 13. Into plus territory, Chiefs' 48-yard line, right hash.
Ball's coming out quick.
Yeah.
Having options for him early on in the down.
And a nice mix with the run from Vidal to pick up 5. It's to the right of Herbert. Harris in motion. Little orbit motion there from Harris. Hand off to Vidal. Vidal looking to bounce. He's got it. To the 45. Inside the 45. Flag in the backfield by offensive holding, though.
I wonder if they're going to get Keenan there.
And they are. So instead of a 2nd and 6, you're looking at a 1st and 20.
Holding, by the offense number 68. 10-yard penalty, first down.
And it gets Sawyer, not Keenan.
Man.
On a run as well.
Get you off schedule here.
Getting a look at the replay now.
He's on that front side. He's in great initial position. He's knocking him off the ball.
He's got his hand. Oh,
that's
man.
a ticky.
That sure is. He had his hand in the shoulder pad.
That's the little ticky tack.
Yeah. So backed up to their own 42 now. First down at the Chiefs' 38 on a 1st and 20. They rush 4. Herbert time, quick throw, and Ladd makes the first man miss, and he breaks a tackle to the 45, where he is stopped. And that is a gain of 13, and it should have been a gain of about 5. So Ladd with an extra 8 on the second effort after he breaks the tackle from Brian Cook and Kevin Knowles. And now we got ourselves 2nd and 7, DJ.
That was a big effort play by Ladd, and now you've got some options and KLS back out there up top.
Then you're back into plus territory at the Chiefs' 45. Hampton in the backfield. Takes the handoff, working right. He's through. Pushes forward to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be a 3rd and 2. Drew Tranquil with the tackle, and we got a Chief that's still down on the ground.
Dropping like flies for Kansas City today.
That's Knowles. He's back up.
Now the trainer's already came out there. He's got to come out.
Nice run by Hampton there to pick up 5. Vidal now 6 carries for 30 yards, averaging 5 with a long of 8. Hampton 7 for 13 with a long of 5.
Well, you'd love to think this is 4 downs here, so just no negative plays.
Only 2 of 7 on 3rd down. Chiefs, one of the better 3rd down defenses. Check that, one of the worst 3rd down defenses in the league at 26th. Hand off to Hampton. Hampton bounces right. He's got it. Needed to get to the 40, to the 38. He got to the 36 before Hicks made the tackle. A gain of 4.
That time the Chiefs weren't able to get any knockback. When they've been able to penetrate, specifically with Jones, that's been able to throw this running game off. That time they did a nice job of stoning him at the line of scrimmage, made it a nice flat line so that Hampton could get outside and get up the field.
Keenan and Hampton jog off. Vidal and Disley jog on. I formation, Vidal behind Matlock. Right hash. Chiefs 36-yard line, certainly in Cam Dicker field goal range now. Herbert to throw, has time, underneath. Matlock the fullback again, and Matlock turns upfield, dives to the 31-yard line for a gain of 5.
Is that Bolton down again? I mean, every play there's guys going down for the Chiefs.
And Bolton already has chin split open and sat in concussion protocol for a minute. And now he's down on one knee. And I guess when you got a 305-pounder coming right at you.
Well, Hampton drilled him the first time. That's no fun. This is next level in terms of trying to tackle guys in the open field.
And Bolton, a lot of experience against the Chargers. 72 tackles, a sack, an interception, a forced fumble. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Now Bolton standing up. He's just about a step inside the Chiefs sideline, and now he's walking off, looks woozy, throws a towel on the ground. He's not happy.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we see him again after those 2 hits he's taken.
Yeah. But Chargers now, opportunity to tie this game following a 40-second drive at the end of the half. The old middle 8 that Bill Belichick called it, and they open the second half with a successful drive thus far at the Chiefs 31 with a 2nd and 5. First down marker at the 26. And now Hampton in the backfield. Herbert under center. Chiefs showing blitz. Matlock in motion. Herbert rolling to his left, looking downfield. And now he's trying to climb the pocket. Sidearm throw, caught all the way down inside the 5-yard line. You want to talk about a laser to Aronde Gadsden. Herbert, I mean, he threw a freaking rope to Gadsden. They got 1st and goal from the 5.
That was a center fielder, not a quarterback.
Right?
That was like a crow hop throw to home on a line.
And Chris Jones has got his hands under his helmet, writhing in pain down on the field. I mean, Herbert, and how about Gadsden?
That was a
snatch
fastball,
that thing
man.
out of the air. And they got goal to go when we return from the 4. Chargers trail the Chiefs for now, 13-10, 10:32 to go in the third on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Every new Toyota comes with peace of mind, standard. That's because you get Toyota Care no-cost maintenance when you buy or lease any new Toyota. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first, as well as 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Joy is in season at Knott's Berry Farm, where you can enjoy a classic winter wonderland filled with holiday shows, shining decor, delicious treats, and so much more. Come make lasting holiday memories, courtesy of Toyota. Just bring in your Toyota for a scheduled Toyota Care no-cost maintenance service and get 2 tickets to Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm tickets valid through January 31st. Blackout dates apply. Offer good at participating Toyota dealers while supplies last.
California, it's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
The start of something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Just an absolute frozen rope. Probably the appropriate description considering it's still 24 degrees out there. From Herbert to Gadsden. Herbert now over 160 yards passing, a touchdown and an interception, and we got goal to go from the 4. Actually, they put it back to the 5, just inside the 5-yard line. Chris Jones not out there because he had to be helped off. So it's Jerry Tillery out there in his place.
A lot of beef up front for the Chargers.
Trevor Penning outside of Jamari Sawyer and Matt Locke to his left. So the left side is strength, pistol formation. And now Hampton goes to the left of Herbert. Matt Locke in motion, hands to Hampton. And he is dropped for a loss behind the 5-yard line by Karlaftis. It'll be 2nd and goal from just outside the 5. It was just inside the 5.
Yeah, trying to stretch that and then decided at the last second to cut it up. Drew Tranquil had the contain on the edge, and we have got another Chief down. It is every play.
Jalen Watson now down. You would think they're the guys that are in the cold for the first time.
Well, it's been a physical
has.
game.
I think maybe the Chargers got a little calloused from what they experienced last week, but the Chiefs had the same situation last week. I mean, it was a rock fight between the Texans and the Chiefs as well. And we had a first half that flew by. And now we got 3 injuries. Bolton, Jones, and now Watson.
Where are we at with time of possession now, by the way? It feels like the Chargers, that the Chiefs have
20 to 14 and a half Chargers advantage, and a lot of that is the 5 minutes they've taken off the clock here in the second half. Shannon, what do you got?
Guys, it is a tale of 2 fields down here. I got to be honest. We lucked out being in the sunshine on this side. But if you go over there, you can see why there are maybe so many injuries today. They've been in the shade the whole time. You get numb. The ball is as hard as a stone there in the shade. And most of the time, it has been the whole game. The Chiefs have been in that cold. It's probably a 15-degree swing.
It's a great point, Shannon. We're looking down. They're all in parkas. Chargers just sitting in the sun. Ninth play of the drive here. A 2nd and goal from outside the 5, right hash. Chris Jones getting worked on that table. So still no Chris Jones on the inside of that defensive line. I formation. Vidal. Penning in motion. Herbert to throw. And under pressure, throws left. Incomplete.
Is that to Penning?
That was to Penning. And he was checked by Chamari Connor.
Oh, boy.
And he threw a whip to Penning. So
that's dangerous, though.
Yeah.
If that gets picked, there's nobody there.
Nobody there.
And I don't know that Penning's going to be able to catch the corner down the
I'm going to guess no. 3rd and goal now from the right hash, just outside the 5-yard line.
Boy, selectively aggressive here. If you've got it, take your shot, but protect the 3 points, too.
Vidal to his left. Twins, 2 on each side. 3 of 8 on 3rd down. Chiefs showing blitz. Now Vidal in motion. Sprints out to the right. They rush just 4. Herbert has time. Climbs the pocket. Makes a man miss. Pump fakes. Ball nearly comes out. And he is dropped at the 5. He'll pick up like a half yard, and out to tie the game now instead of the Chargers taking a lead is Cameron Dicker. But you'll take it. I mean, you're talking about 5.5, 6 minutes taken off the clock.
That was a clean pocket. I think could have stood back there for a second. He just wanted to go make a play.
Yeah.
And tried to throw the ball and pulled it all the way back in. That's how big his hands are and how strong he is.
Yeah, he got to the line of scrimmage, leapt. And now Cam Dicker to tie the game with a 27-yarder. I should say 23-yarder, pardon me. And that is right through, so we are tied. New game. Under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd, 8:55 to be exact. Knotted at 13 between the Chiefs and Chargers on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
Coach, the energy out there felt different. What changed for the team today?
It was the new game day scratchers from the California Lottery. Players, everything. Those games sent the team's energy through the roof.
Are you saying it was the off-field play that made the difference on the field?
Hey, a little play makes your day, and today, it made the game. That's all for now.
Coach, one more question.
Play the new Los Angeles Chargers Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Tied at 13, our UCLA Health Drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 11 plays, 66 yards, 6 minutes, 5 seconds to open the second half. Key play, 27-yard strike from Herbert to Arande Gadsden to give him first and goal from the 5. Not able to punch it in, but they still tie this game up. And they now have a 7-minute time advantage in time of possession. Dicker to kick it away, left to right from where we sit. Remigio between the numbers and the hashes, right in the middle of the field at his own 4-yard line. And kicking to his left, fielded at the 3 is Dicker. Remigio to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Shy of the 30, dropped at the 29-yard line by Tony Jefferson. Shannon, what do you got?
If you ask AI guys, Microsoft's Copilot chatbot picks games straight up. It's got a 66% success rate. It says LA 23-21 over KC, but you don't need AI to know it'll be a close one. And these two teams have the most game-winning drives in the fourth quarter overtime since the start of 2020. Mahomes has 20, Herbert with 19.
There we go. Shannon, shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got time. Underneath. Ooh. Popped in the air. What a shot from Derwin James on Rashee Rice as he was about to catch that ball, and it stayed up in the air for a full second. But there were no... He hit him so hard, the ball flew back too far for it to be a possibility of an interception.
Well, he hit him so hard, the air went out of my lungs. Whoa.
Marcus Williams sprinting off the field. 2nd and 10. Mahomes from the shotgun. Pacheco to his left. Trips right.
They got 3 over 2 up top.
And Kelsey all alone to the left. And it's a quick throw underneath.
Scoop it.
Scoop it for Khalil, just in case that was backwards. They say no, it was forward. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. They wanted Rice on the quick throw.
They had 3 over 2. That's why I was sitting there saying that's where the ball's going to go. They have numbers, but Khalil hustling to get out there.
That was Rice. Not Worthy, my mistake. And you got Chu Godric out there as your right tackle again. No Jalen Moore.
Boy, keep this momentum going here. Get off the field.
Yeah. Chiefs 3 of 7 on 3rd down. Again, that bunch formation. To the right.
Look at Mack in that opportunity.
Mahomes dropping way back there. Here comes Owe in pursuit. Got him. Down goes Mahomes. Inside the 20, back at the Chiefs' 18-yard line. That is a loss of 11.
He closed the back door in a hurry. A little jump, little rip move coming off the edge, and then an explosive burst to finish for Owe with a sack.
3rd 3 and out for the Chiefs today. And by the way, coming into this game, DJ, only 16% of their drives were 3 and outs. That is top 5 in the league. And the Chargers have been able to put the handcuffs on them.
Got to field this punt.
Here's Ariza to Ladd. Signals for fair catch at the 32-yard line. And the Chargers tied at 13-13, but they have scored 10 unanswered. It's a 50-yard punt with no return. 7:53 to go in the 3rd on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayre, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Scoring your favorite LA Chargers gear has never been easier with 2 locations to choose from. The Equipment Room at SoFi Stadium and the Chargers Team Store located right there at 2144 East El Segundo Boulevard in the Chargers Commons Shopping Center. Open Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Chargers Team Store is stocked with the latest limited edition merch drops, jerseys, headwear, sideline gear, and much more. To learn more, visit chargers.com/shop. Again, that's chargers.com/shop.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. Mm-hmm. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
30, 20, 10, touchdown, Chargers!
This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Hey, look at the last few games. Patrick Mahomes averaged 3 sacks per game in his last 6. And with that Oweh sack, combine that with the 2 that Thule's got, and they got 3 here today, and we still have 7:53 to go in the third, tied up at 13. Still no Chris Jones. He's the player in the tent, so it's Jerry Tillery out there in his place. I formation, Vidal behind Matlock. Herbert under center from the left hash at the Charger 32. Herbert to Vidal. Vidal patiently waits, tries to bounce outside, breaks a tackle, and there's Vidal. It should have been a loss of 2. Instead, he gets out to the 35.5-yard line for a gain of 3 before Chamari Connor can bring him down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know which running back it's going to be, but just staying committed to this and the injuries that are piling up for the Chiefs and them being on the field a bunch, it just feels like eventually one of these is going to squirt out in the open field and go for a big one.
We've seen a lot of broken tackles here today. Trey Harris, Keandre Lambert-Smith, the 2 rookies stack on the numbers left. Ladd to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. Vidal next to him. Harris goes in motion to the right. Herbert to throw. He's got time. And now he's going to scramble to his left. Throwing to his left. Caught. First down. Left sideline out of bounds at the 46-yard line is Gadsden. That's a gain of 11. Drew Tranquil with the tackle.
All day back there. The pocket was pristine.
Yeah. I feel like it's been forever since we've said that. But you almost feel like they got them on their heels a little bit here, DJ.
And you take 95 out of that defense, it
changes
looks different.
Everything. That 10 is still up. Just shy of midfield at their own 46. Vidal behind Herbert in that pistol with Matlock, and now he's sandwiched between Matlock and Disley. Herbert to Vidal. Vidal trying to bounce, and he's able to hop past one defender, but boy, he gets cleaned out by Drew Tranquil. No gain, 2nd and 10. And now Chris Jones out of the tent. We'll see if he's getting onto the field. As George Karlaftis jogs on with Mike Dana jogging off. And he's trying to get in, so he's going to be back in there. They're holding him for one more play. The rookie Ashton Gelati jogs on at the line in place of Jones. A 2nd and 10 from their own 46. Herbert in the shotgun, Vidal to his left.
Here they come.
Here they come. Hand off to Vidal, and he is met in the hole. He'll lose one. Gelati, and here comes Chris Jones checking back in as he pulls his pants up.
They ran right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah. 3rd and 11. Chargers 3 of 9 on 3rd down. And this crowd trying to cheer for something. Again, it's been 10 straight for the Chargers to tie this game at 13. Clock at 5:20 and running in the 3rd quarter. From their own 45. First down marker is at the Chiefs' 44. 5 on the play clock. Herbert takes the snap. They rush 5. Herbert, middle of the field. Caught. Trey Harris loses it. And it is on the field. They'll say incomplete.
They blew the whistle.
Yeah. So Chargers will punt it away. He had Harris, and Harris had it. I'm going to say that's a good defensive play. I think that thing got swatted away, and we got extracurriculars down there. I would assume Jerry Tillery's in the middle of that, looking for 99. Where is he? Nope. It is Charles Amenahu. So Chargers have to punt it away.
Yeah, he never caught it. It's a heck of a route, heck of a throw. Just didn't finish it.
So J.K. Scott to Remigio. Remigio set up inside his 10 at the 8. Scott at his own 30. Remigio has a long of 25 this season. We saw Scott working on that sidewinder.
Tumbler.
Yeah. In the pregame with it being so cold. Guessing he just wants to flip the field here and wants to boot it away. And we got a flag here.
The Chargers moved. The gunner, I think it was KLS.
Yeah, so back him up 5 more.
False start by the offense, number 84. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
13-13, 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Chargers have sacked Patrick Mahomes 3 times today. He is 9 of 17 for 94 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. He threw 3 picks last week to Houston. See if he can start getting impatient and frustrated here. Here's J.K. with the snap. Oof. That was a little close, but he gets all of that leg into it. Fair catch signaled for all the way back
Great
at the
punt.
12-yard line. What a punt by J.K. 48 yards, no return. We're tied at 13, 4:55 left in the third on the L.A. Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith
Money, 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 money.
as they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo, good times.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey! Presto! A new holiday classic! Let's sing it again! Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on!
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details.
Have you guys tried these holiday cookies? They're so good.
Toyota. Let's go places.
This is your home. This is your home of the Bulls on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Touchdown, Chargers!
On that last drive, Justin Herbert passed Patrick Mahomes for the most passing yards through a player's first 6 seasons. And J.K. Scott flips the field as the Chiefs will start this drive at their own 12. We're knotted up at 13. Pacheco 7 yards behind Mahomes. Strength of the line is left. Mahomes under center. Hands to Pacheco. Pacheco trying to bounce, and there's Tier Tart. But Pacheco able to take him for a little bit of a ride out to the 16-yard line for a gain of 4. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
That's about the longest run they've had in a minute here.
And they'll push it back a yard, so it'll be a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from their 16. Got to get to the 22 for a first down. Ball sitting right between the 16, 17-yard line. Pacheco stays in, trips to the left. It's Rice on the outside with Dante Jackson, about 10 yards of cushion. And there's the handoff again, trying to extend and doesn't go anywhere. A lot of lateral, but no north and south. Oweh was there. Caldwell was there. Tier Tart was there. A gain of just 1 and a 3rd and 4.
What we had on third downs today for the Chiefs?
3 of 8. And coming into this game, Chiefs 13th, 40%. Chargers on third down, one of the best. Number 4, allow just 35% to 34% to be converted. Kareem Hunt is in there to the left of Mahomes in the shotgun, and now he's going to flex him out to the left. It's Worthy one-on-one with Jackson to the right. Chargers showing blitz. And they will rush just 4. It's a quick throw, and there's Rice. He's hit again, and that ball is knocked out again. Rice takes a lick from Tony Jefferson. That is back-to-back drives that they have put Rice square in their sights and executed. And that is incomplete.
Money, I pride myself on not trying to step on your call, but those sounds just came out of me when I've seen these 2 hits, man. Holy cow.
Yeah. 4th 3 and out today for the Chiefs. We're getting a look at the replay. It's a quick slant.
It's clean.
And it's clean,
right to the chest.
His face is up, puts his shoulder right in the chest. I think if you played around as a kid, you think about getting tagged when you by somebody when you weren't just the noise that your body makes. You kind of make these weird noises as the air leaves your body.
Those are 2 of the biggest hits we've seen in a long time, and both clean.
He's still down. He was holding his chest. And that's the danger of throwing over the middle of the field. That's why some guys will only operate on the outside. They want none of that. Good to see Rice is up now and jogging off. Because, man, that was scary. But it's another 3 and out. We said again, 16% of their drives 3 and outs. That is 8th. I said top 5, 8th in the league. So not something they do often. But, man, this defense, after what they did to Jalen Hurts and the Eagles last week, they have picked up right where they left off, Jesse Minter's bunch. And I think something that we saw last week, DJ, they only scored 10 points against the Texans. We saw Mahomes get impatient, start taking these wild shots down the field that led to interceptions. See if you can put more pressure on him. I don't know if they have the guys to do it. I mean, they can't protect long enough for him to get the ball down the field like that. And Jalen Moore is not coming back. So you've got that international player program, Chew Godric, at right tackle now. Wow, just an undrafted free agent at left tackle. Field these punts. Again, the whole key we talked about at the top, no freebies. If you make them have to go the length, they haven't been able to do it except for the first drive of the game that they had. That's it. Ladd is set up at the 35. He has not returned any. He's let 2 bounce, and he's fair caught the other. And this is short. Ladd's going to come up to get it. Signals for fair catch at the 40. So great field position again, and all of that is made part by J.K. Scott flipping the field. That's a 41-yard punt with no return. Looking for Chris Jones. I don't see him out there, do you? He was out there for a snap on that last drive, but it's Tillery out there right now. He's on the sideline at the 50. Yep. He's kind of holding that left leg. Amarion Hampton comes out. He might just be playing on 3rd downs from here on out. A break huddle. Herbert, pistol formation with Amarion. Matlock, the fullback. Now Matlock in motion, goes outside of Bobby Hart. Herbert, hands to Amarion. Amarion, there he goes, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, all the way into Chiefs territory, left sideline. Amarion Hampton with the explosive. They mark him out of bounds at the 35. That is a gain of 26. They're now putting him at the 34. And for Amarion, there's the explosive element we've been waiting for, DJ. Well, we saw it coming. I mean, you just don't run the ball this long. And where we're at with time of possession, I mean, it has been a 24.5 to 17. Yeah, it's a tired defense right now. So you just keep hammering them. Well, Trevor Penning comes in to keep the hammer going. He and Matlock on the left side of the line outside of Sawyer. Hampton stays in. Herbert to Hampton. Hampton, patient, hits the A-gap, dives across the 30 to the 29-yard line, right in the middle of the field. And here comes Chris Jones jogging back on, but that's a gain of 5. 2:38 left in the 3rd quarter. The entire 3rd quarter, it feels like, the ball has been in the hands of the Chargers. Just possessing the ball and continuing to run the ball. It's gone from penetration from the Chiefs to a stalemate to now you're seeing a real push. The line of scrimmage is moving. This is Jim Harbaugh football. Penny now goes outside of Bobby Hart in that jumbo package. We've seen a lot of him today. Gadsden in motion, right to left, offset eye. Vidal in the backfield. He takes the handoff. Vidal hit in the backfield and dropped at the 30. A loss of 1. Nick Bolton came flying through, and now we got a 3rd and 6. Well, again, you're right there in field goal range, so you'd love to get this first down. No sacks, no penalties. Let's get the ball out quick. Find a winner. Find someone who can win one-on-one and get the ball out. There's number 13. Not out there. It's Vidal, Keandre Lambert-Smith to the left. Ladd, Harris, Gadsden to the right. Now Vidal comes back to the left of Herbert. They're showing blitz. He could go a go ball up here at the top if he wants. Herbert, it's a quick throw. No, he fakes the throw, and he tried to run. He tried to get tricky with it. It was a designed run, and Ashton Gelati was waiting for it. So out comes Cam Dicker to take the lead. With the pressure looks you're getting, I thought they might try and throw a fade ball there because you had no help over the top of Lambert-Smith there. Instead, they fake like they're going to throw a quick screen out the perimeter, and Herbert, there's just no room for him to take off and go. So this is a long one here. Going to be 49 yards from the left hash. Looking at the flags, they're moving a little bit down there. Dicker, a little bit of a low snap, and this is spinning, and it is right through. Probably good from another 7-8 yards deeper than that. And the Chargers take the lead, 16-13, 13 unanswered for the Bolts. Our drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 4 plays, 29 yards, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Explosive play, 25 yards from Amarion Hampton on the run. And Hampton now 11 carries for 47 yards. How about gearing up with a number 8 jersey? Perfect time, Christmas season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop, powered by Fanatics, for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Visit shop.chargers.com. 16-13 Chargers, their first lead of the game, and it comes with 51 seconds left in the third quarter. They have now possessed the ball for 10 minutes longer than the Chiefs. And coming into this one, time of possession, Chiefs 6th in the league, 31-38. Chargers 2nd, 32-54.
They might be in the top spot when this one's over.
This is a shorter kick, fielded by Remigio on the numbers left at the 10, 20, 25, 30, and swallowed up at the 34-yard line. Let's go downstairs to the Chargers sideline and Shannon.
Could be a long fourth quarter for Patrick Mahomes, and everyone saw this one coming. You saw Odafe Oweh with his 6th sack since joining Los Angeles. Had another sack on Monday night, another one today, and this is just what this trio of edge rushers has done. Jim Harbaugh says compliment is a great word because they all have a great style and they all work together with Tuli, Odafe, and Khalil.
And they haven't been able to run the ball, Shannon. Pacheco, 9 carries for 21 yards as he's behind Mahomes, who's under center, averaging 2.3 per. Mahomes to throw, sets his feet, wants to take a shot, and instead flips it out to Pacheco, and he's able to get forward to the 36-yard line for a gain of 2. Deshaun Hand there waiting for him, and boy, that was a dangerous flip out there.
Backwards.
It's backwards.
They want to take a shot. That was a play-action deep shot, and it was not there, and there was a terrible hold.
Big
up
hold.
there. Holy cow.
That could have been a sack. Hand could have had a sack on Mahomes.
They had 2 hands.
Kelly Endo had 2 hands on him.
Jiminy Christmas.
So a 2nd and 8. Probably going to be the final play of the third quarter. Chargers up 3 from the Chiefs 36. Mahomes takes the snap to throw. Looking middle of the field. Here comes Oweh, and now he's going to take off. He throws last second to Kelsey, who's got it at the first down marker. That'll bring us to the end of the third. See if they give him the first down or if he's short.
I think they gave it to him with the spot.
They are going to give it to him. So it'll be a first down Chiefs after 4 3-and-outs earlier in this game. We'll start the fourth quarter with the Chargers up 3 and the Chiefs at their own 44 with a new set of downs on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey! Presto! A new holiday classic! Let's sing it again! Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on!
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details.
Have you guys tried these holiday cookies? They're so good.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey Chargers fans, a winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team?
Touchdown Chargers!
Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Chargers on top of the Chiefs at the start of the final frame, 16-13 here. Fourth quarter, new set of downs for the Chiefs after Travis Kelce with his third reception picked up the first down. Kelce now makes it 188 games in a row with the catch. Ball at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. They have 4 3-and-outs in this game. Mahomes has been sacked 3 times. Pacheco is running for 2.3 per, 10 for 23 yards. This Chargers defense has been doing a great job. And here's Mahomes with time. Sets his feet, and now under pressure, hit and dropped. Oweh's got another. Make it 4 sacks of Mahomes, the second for Oweh. And that is the 7th of the season. He had 0 in Baltimore coming here, and now he's got 7 with Jesse Minter in this bunch.
And that's coverage, man. That's down the field. They wanted another deep shot. They know they ball methodically, so they're trying to get a big chunk, and the Chargers just aren't to them.
Formation, Worthy and Rice. Now all the way back at his own 38-yard line with a 2nd and 16. First down marker is the Chargers' 46. Pacheco goes in motion to the flat left. Mahomes, Khalil Mack chasing him down. Khalil Mack, and he just has to flip it out of bounds.
Lineman downfield.
And there was a lineman downfield, but I think you probably just decline it and take the 3rd and 16. Mack in pursuit to the left sideline, and Mahomes had to get rid of it.
There was a hold they could have called as well. That's a dealer's choice. It was supposed to be a screen.
Yeah, if it's a hold, you'll take that. 2nd and 26. I would almost just take the 3rd and 16.
I'd rather have 3rd and 16.
I'm with you.
I'm not giving him the ball. I don't want him to touch the ball that
twice.
many times.
I'm with you.
There were 2 fouls by the offense on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield, number 52. This penalty's declined. Holding, number 76. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
We'll take it. Get the 2nd and 26.
I've just seen this dude do this
Same here.
Times.
I'm with you. I would give him 1 chance at it only. But then again, DJ, we keep saying this like we talk about Patrick Mahomes.
We've been scarred.
And that's just not been the case this year. They cannot find any explosives. You got Esapole and Chu Godric as your tackles with Oweh, Khalil Mack, and Thule coming at you. And all 3 of them are on the field right now. I think Coach Harbaugh is saying, like, I don't want the penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, see, coaches listen to the broadcast,
right?
Man.
Who would have ever thought a crowd would boo a team saying, nah, move it up 10 yards. So they declined the penalty. The ball was placed at the 38.
Got to get to him here. You've got matchups now. You got Thule out there, Oweh out there, Mack.
Along with a Boygby on the interior. They go empty. And now Kareem Hunt in motion. Gets into the left pocket of Mahomes from the right hash. He's standing on his own 33. Chargers showing 4 to rush, and they bring 4. Mahomes has time. Mahomes still has time, and now pocket breaks down. He throws downfield wide open. How does it happen? It's Tyquan Thornton. There's a flag that comes in late. Multiple flags all over the place. Tony Jefferson saying...
I think it's a hold after the catch.
But, man, Tyquan was wide open, and that's what the Chargers are saying. He doesn't get that open if it's not offensive PI. And Derwin's clapping his hands.
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, offense number 9. It's a 15-yard penalty. The play results in a first down.
So it still gives him the first down.
It's just going to back him up.
So 31-yard reception, so it'll just back him up toward midfield. But they'll have the first down, and man, that's a 3rd and 16, and Thornton was wide open.
That's too bad. You had them out. Just they weren't able to get off the line of scrimmage. The pass rush, we had
slow.
One loss to footing, and then they tried to run a game. It was just late, so they weren't able to get pressure.
Yeah, and that's a hit to the helmet.
Yeah, you
by
can't go high
Smith-Schuster.
like that. These fans don't know the rule.
No.
It's a peel back block. You're not allowed to do that. But they're only a completion plus of being in field goal range here. So it was a big conversion for the Chiefs.
Let's see if you can get yourself another sack. Mahomes, like you said, had all day back there. Just was a weird
I don't think you need to
line.
run games and twists. I think these tackles stink, and these pass rushers are really good. Just let them go
Work
after
one-on-one.
them.
They're not giving him help either. You see him come out. No help for the tackles. Oweh and Mack, your edges. Thule. Troy Dye on the line of scrimmage. Here's Mahomes to throw. And here's the pocket collapsing. Mahomes hit as he throws, but that's caught down to the 30-yard line for Thornton. And
oh, my gosh.
And that's just a makeup call. Tony Jefferson's going to get flagged. It's an extra 15.
He didn't lower his helmet. Not on the first look. Maybe it'll be different on the replay. It looked like he hit him with his chest.
And now the Chiefs ganging up on Jefferson. And we got a melee down on the field. Full-on melee. This thing's getting chippy. Stakes are high. We said it. Chargers win this game. 95% chance to make the playoffs. Chiefs lose it, and less than 1%. Still waiting for the replay of this hit. Remigio, I don't know what he's doing out there, screaming and yelling. And get T.R. Tart out of there. He's still barking. Henley's trying to play peacemaker. A lot of fans telling the refs what they think of him.
Rashee Rice, I don't know what he's mad about. He got hit clean as can be earlier. He's going over to get in Jefferson's face again.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 23. This penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's first down.
They haven't shown the replay.
No.
Is it just a hard hit, or did he lower his helmet? We don't know.
And they're quick to show replays.
Yeah, they're not showing it on the Jumbotron here.
And that's the only feed. Here we go, DJ. Here's the look. And we couldn't see it. He was screened by.
It looked like he got him with his forearm, I guess.
No, he got helmet.
Yep.
Now it's helmet to helmet. He got it.
Well, that was the first one that was like that. The others weren't.
Shannon, what do you got down there?
Harbaugh was in the middle of that brawl that felt like it went on for an entire quarter, guys. I haven't seen him yell at his players like that before, but he did his best in breaking that thing up there right in the middle of the skirmish that just kept getting new life as more players got involved with all the Kansas City Chiefs, by the way, taking a knee as their player lay injured on the ground. But looks like it all got cleared up. Everyone making their way to the sideline.
Did they just eject him? I don't know.
They did?
Yeah.
And they're already thin at safety. That's crazy. And they're trying to calm Tony down right now so he doesn't get suspended next week. They just ejected him. Tony not happy, understandable, and that is a big loss for the Bolts.
Keep your helmet on, man. I don't want anybody throwing anything at you.
So Tony ejected. It was helmet to helmet. And Chiefs now had a 3rd and 16. It felt like if you force a punt there, you could really put this thing away. And now
they're still barking down there.
Yeah. I mean, this thing's going to be marched down to the 15-yard line at 1st and 10 from the 15. The Chargers are up 16-13. And again, we're going to ask these defenders to hold them to a field goal. And you know, DJ, they punch this thing in for a touchdown. This place is going to go crazy. They have had nothing to cheer about since the, I don't know, early portion of the second quarter.
So now Derwin's got to play high,
which changes a ton for this defense. Marcus Williams up there. It's an injury to Mickens. And now the referee wants to gather them. They want to make sure they got this thing cleared up.
Why is he just talking to one team? Explain that one to me.
Man, that's a huge shift, having Derwin to play up high and not on the line of scrimmage. I don't know if you go to some single high. Mahomes under center with a 1st and 10 from the 15. Rolling to his left. Here comes pressure. He's wrapped up. He gets rid of it just in time. Thule with the quick pressure. 2nd and 10. He just shoveled it forward.
Darts flopping on the field trying to draw a penalty.
Sounds right. That's on brand. That's our man Tier. Robert Tonyan comes in. They bring in some extra blocking power at the tight end position. Thule just beat his man right off the snap. Juju Smith-Schuster goes out between the numbers and hash left. 2 tight ends to the right, outside of Godric, the right tackle. And it's a handoff to Pacheco, and he is dropped for a loss. They were not fooled for a second. All the way back at the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 13.
They are whipping these tackles, whether it's the run or the pass. Khalil, that was a tight end trying to block him. That's not going to happen. Noah Gray, no shot.
Chiefs 176 yards today, 4 of 10 on 3rd down. They need the 5-yard line for the 1st down, and the ball is set up at the 17.
Get lined up, guys.
Trips left, Kelsey right. They rush 4. Mahomes under pressure, has to get rid of it, and just throws it. Oh, intercepted! Deion Henley, what a grab! He was trying to throw it out of bounds. Henley tracked it down to the 20. They say he is down at the 1-yard line. Deion Henley. Mahomes just tried to throw it away. He could not get it far enough. Henley comes up with his 2nd interception of the season, the 3rd of his career.
What a play. His ability to wheel around and locate the football is impressive, but then to catch it over the shoulder, what a play by Deion Henley.
Chargers create a turnover. Mahomes with the interception, his 4th in his last 2 games, and they will have the ball at their own 1 with a 16-13 lead and 12:37 to go in the game on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, Chargers fans, a winning football team runs like a well-oiled machine. Every player doing their job, every part working together in peak condition. Your vehicle's no different. Hi, this is Tim Cates for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where your car or truck gets the championship treatment with a 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Locations all over Southern California. Find yours at SoCalOilChange.com. Want your ride to perform like a winning team?
Touchdown, Chargers!
Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Hey, Bolt fam, level up your next Chargers game with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want and the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As a proud partner of the LA Chargers, they offer premium experience packages that include your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, premium parking, plus a chance to meet your favorite Chargers legends. Catch all the games, all backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Just download the app to order and earn rewards. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now Chargers get the interception. And when it comes to the Bolts, they are now 6-1 this season when they're able to pick off the opposing quarterback. This one they have all the way backed up at their own 1-yard line. Herbert under center, Vidal in his own end zone. Matlock in motion. Herbert to throw. Got to get rid of it. And wide open. Gadsden with the catch after being upended by Brian Cook. But he has got breathing room out to the 15-yard line, a gain of 14. And for Gadsden, that is his third catch for 52 yards. If you want the latest in Charger breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more, stay in touch with the convenience of a text. Simply message the word BOLT UP to 83676 to receive updates. They break huddle. Penny outside of Jamari Sawyer on the left side. Vidal in the backfield. Harris in motion from left to right. From their own 15 to Vidal. Vidal hits the pile, keeps the legs moving, picks up a yard and a half, we'll call it 2, out to the 17-yard line. The rookie third-round pick out of Louisville, Gelati, with the tackle. 2nd and 8, clock under 12 minutes, Chargers up 16-13.
You can see Chris Jones lobbying to come in on the sideline. He's out for another play here as we see some receivers, tight ends jog onto the field. Still no Chris Jones.
We'll give you the lineup when they break huddle. Saw Keenan and Ladd come out. It's Gadsden to the right with Ladd. It's Keenan and Trey Harris to the left. And now they'll go bunch formation left. Ladd all alone right. Vidal in the backfield. Chiefs bring a blitz. Herbert sets his feet, throws, caught. Keenan wheels out of it, keeps his feet, wheels out of it again. First down, Captain. Past the 25-yard line. Mark it 1, DJ, a gain of 8.
And Herbert is putting a little extra on the ball. I mean, he is getting there in a hurry. That was a missile shot. Keenan's got some of the best hands in the league, but not even a chance to get his hands up. Got right on his body, caught it, and was able to whirl out twice.
Under 11 minutes, Chargers with a 3-point lead. This drive started at their own 1 off an interception by Dayon Henley. Offset eye, Matlock ahead of Hampton. Hampton's got a 25-yard run in this game. Takes the handoff, shuffles his feet, keeps his legs moving out to the 28-yard line for a gain of 3. Mike Pennell with the tackle. And here comes Chris Jones checking in for Pennell. Jones dealing with something on that left leg. Missed it when Herbert was able to scramble away and throw a 27-yard strike to Gadsden.
Boy, this is tense, man.
Sure is.
It's
tense. It's what we're used to, DJ. These games are always tight between these two teams, even though it has been dominated by Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Herbert under center. Hampton behind him. It's a pitch to Hampton, working the right. Gets his blocks, gets to the 30, hurdles. Gadsden, Hampton, all the way up to the 33-yard line for a gain of 5. He jumped over Brian Cook, and it brings up a 3rd and less than 3. They got to get to the 35-yard line. The ball is inside of the 31, is outside, I should say, of the 32.
It's a nice job by Bobby Hart of allowing him to get to the corner there.
Gadsden did a full flip on the right sideline after being upended by Cook trying to hurdle him. This is a big one. Chargers only 3 of 11 on 3rd down. This is coming off an interception. Can you cash it in for points? Shotgun snap. They rush 4. Quick out. Caught Gadsden. He's got the first down left sideline all the way out to the Charger 41-yard line. A gain of 8. 9 minutes left in the game, and the Chargers on the move with a new set of downs.
Nice job of being able to block up front, and Herbert playing with a fast clock, just whipping that out to the flat immediately. Not letting this pass rush have any impact as they were having in the first half.
It's unrecognizable, DJ.
Totally different.
From every drive prior to the 40-second touchdown drive at the end of the first half. Harris, McConkey to the right, Herbert under center, offset eye with Matlock and Vidal. Now Matlock will go outside of Bobby Hart, right tackle. Herbert to Vidal, bounces it outside, and he dives forward to avoid the tackle for loss. Gets to the 42-yard line, no gain. Amenahu with the tackle, and now they'll mark him at the 43 for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
This has already been a successful drive. You're pinned all the way down at the 1.
Yeah.
And you get a chance to
that's going to tie it up.
Completely flip the field already. Now you got a chance to go try and make this a 2-score game potentially.
2nd and 10. They will mark it back at the Charger 42. They break huddle. Lambert, Smith, and Harris, the rookies, to the left. McConkey to the left. The rookies to the right. McConkey. Here's Herbert. They rush 4. Middle of the field. Caught Trey Harris. Just shy of the first down at the 50-yard line. They have to get to the 48.5 for a first down.
Knowles was all over him and still able to bring that ball in.
Middle of the field, it's just a quick inbreaker right on top of the Arrowhead logo. And again, the first down is at the Chiefs' 48.5-yard line. The ball is just on the Chargers side of the 50. Left hash. 4 of 12 on third down. They come out in shotgun. McConkey to the left with Matlock. Hampton to the right of Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert to Hampton. Hampton bounces, and he's got it into Chiefs territory on top of the numbers left side, all the way to the Chiefs' 47, under 7 minutes to go in this game with a gain of 4.
If he's able to pick his feet up through that low tackle, he might score. That popped. Nice job by Zion working against Chris Jones on that play as well.
This drive has already covered 5 minutes, DJ.
What's our gap now in terms of TOP?
Oh, it's gigantic. 32-20.
Yeah.
From the Chiefs' 47-yard line on a 1st and 10. Herbert in the shotgun. Hampton to his left. Herbert to Hampton. Hampton working the right side. Lowers his shoulder. Gets to the 45. Pushed forward inside the 45-yard line for a gain of 2. 6:16 and counting.
I know the numbers aren't going to be big with Hampton, but, man, he has run hard today.
Well, he's got the 26-yarder that's helped out. 15 carries for 60 yards right now. And a 2nd and 8. And again, this drive now over 6 minutes. 11th play of the drive here as they break huddle. Keenan Allen on the numbers right. McConkey in the slot to the left with Keenan Allen and Lambert Smith over there with them. On this 2nd and 8, they're showing blitz.
It's offsides.
And they're coming. Herbert, quick out, caught, and Keenan can't hold on to it. He had it. It would have brought up a 3rd and about 1. Instead, we'll have a 3rd and 8.
How are they not in the neutral zone? When you look at it, the linebacker Bolton is all the way up across the line of scrimmage when the ball is snapped.
That's what Coach Harbaugh is complaining about right now. From the 45 of the Chiefs, still need some yardage to get Cam Dicker out there. The first down marker is at the Chiefs' 37. 7 minutes already off the clock on this drive with the Chargers up 3, 16-13. They break huddle. DeAndre Lambert-Smith all alone to the left. They bring a blitz. Herbert's got to get rid of it. Climbs the pocket. He's hit. Throws it as he falls to the ground. Incomplete. Intended for Disley, so he doesn't lose all that yardage.
It doesn't matter. You're going to punt it either way.
Yeah.
So they might be arguing for his knee to be down, but I don't think that really impacts much with a difference of 7-8 yards. He got it away, too.
That was close. You would have had that catch by Keenan, and you would have had that 3rd and 2. Instead, it falls incomplete, and now J.K. Scott to punt it away. Remigio will get it back. 5:29 left in this game. It's what we're used to, DJ. It's always a one-score game. Chiefs fighting for their playoff lives, and the Chargers are up 3 right now. J.K. to punt it away. This is a sidewinder that is short. Remigio gets it and returns it at the 18. He's cleaned out, and there's a flag on the field. Far sideline right.
It's going to be a hold.
Yeah, if it's a hold, move him back. That, of course, is always the thing with the
During
return.
the kick, holding by the receiving team, number 20. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. First down, Kansas City.
So they'll be back inside their own 10-yard line with the Chargers up 3, 5:20 left in the game on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
How do we rise? By being the home of firsts. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases. Innovation isn't just part of our history, it's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could, like performing the first human bladder transplant. So we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health. Keep on rising.
Every new Toyota comes with peace of mind, standard. That's because you get Toyota Care no-cost maintenance when you buy or lease any new Toyota. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first, as well as 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Joy is in season at Knott's Berry Farm, where you can enjoy a classic winter wonderland filled with holiday shows, shining decor, delicious treats, and so much more. Come make lasting holiday memories, courtesy of Toyota. Just bring in your Toyota for a scheduled Toyota Care no-cost maintenance service and get 2 tickets to Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm tickets valid through January 31st. Blackout dates apply. Offer good at participating Toyota dealers while supplies last.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Left sideline, 10-5. Flips into the end zone.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So the penalty pushes the Chiefs back inside their own 10-yard line at the 8. Patrick Mahomes, 12-24 for 149 and a touchdown. Last week was his lowest passing total of the season, 160 yards and 3 interceptions. See if this defense can continue to dominate. 4 sacks and an interception on Mahomes. Hunt to his right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Looking to throw. It's a quick out. And it's Kelsey who makes the first man miss. Kelsey now gives him some breathing room. Picks up the first down with a gain of 11. Derwin makes the tackle. And that looked like the Travis Kelce of old. Just shook a defender right off the snap.
Yeah, that was, you got to be just on your feet and under control. Perriman tries to dive, and he just sidesteps him.
So a drive starter here for the Chiefs. Under 5 minutes left in the game with the Chargers up 3. From their own 19. Mahomes to throw again. Looking middle of the field. Climbing. Throwing out to the left sideline. Caught. Worthy makes the first man miss, and he'll be just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 2nd and about 1 as we quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to ID themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers Audio Network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeartRadio station.
Not been able to run the ball today as we come up on 4 minutes left in the game. Pacheco, their leading rusher, with 21 yards on 11 carries. Kareem Hunt out there right now. He takes the handoff, and Hunt has the first down. He dives to the 31-yard line of Kansas City. So a 1st and 10 Chiefs. Shannon, what do you got?
Yeah, T.R. Tart came off the field hobbling. It looks like they're looking at his left ankle here on the bench. Can see some blood through his sock, but I don't know if it's like a flesh wound or what's going on there, but they're taking a look at it. Again, left ankle, he's wincing in pain.
Thank you, Shannon.
Might have got spiked.
Yeah, he's such a big part of this defensive line. So now you got Caldwell and Hand out there. There's the handoff to Hunt. No, it's a play action, and it's a quick throw, and Kelsey's open again. And that's what happens when you got Derwin up top traveling with Worthy. It's been Derwin that's locked him up all game, and now Kelsey getting lippy with Deion Henley. A gain of 12. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this game, DJ.
Yeah, this could be the game right here, this drive.
Are we going to go to overtime back-to-back weeks? New set of downs, 1st and 10, under 3 minutes to go. Hunt in the backfield, Mahomes under center. And it's again play action. Here comes Khalil Mack tracking down Mahomes. Mahomes trying to get to the edge, and Mack runs him out of bounds left sideline at about the 44-yard line. I think it's a gain of just 1, if anything. Nice job by Khalil in pursuit.
He can still move.
I mean, who cares if you're in your 12th season? I think, we talked to Coach Harbaugh before the game, and he said he looks like he's 21. He's like, I remember what he looked like when he was 21. No gain, 2nd and 10 from the Chiefs' 43. Break huddle.
See if they can get Derwin back on Kelsey here and try and take him away.
Bunch formation to the right, and it's a quick out to Rice. He's got blockers, and Rice near the first down marker and waiting to see the signal here.
This is the most rhythm they've had.
Yeah. It's going to be about a half-yard short. Ball is at the Charger 48-yard line. They need to get to the 47.5, pardon me. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, 18 on the play clock, 2:20 on the game clock. And we know Butker's got a big leg. We were watching him in pregame from 55, 58 yards. Kelsey in motion, left to right. It's a handoff to Hunt. And Hunt's going to pick up the first down, and that's a nice call by Andy Reid. First downs, not touchdowns. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs, though, for the first time, look like they've got some rhythm on offense, and the Chargers lead by just 3. At the 2-minute break, 2 minutes left in this game. Chargers 16, Chiefs 13 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers. Justin Herbert.
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today. Hard-heated touchdown captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
You can't count on finding a parking spot near the beach here in LA or a gym free of influencers. But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Catch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long right through the playoffs. The Bolts are primed for a return to the postseason. So visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. And count on Sundays for another must-see season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
We just want to have enough money for retirement.
And travel to visit our grandchildren.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we start by getting to know each other. So I can learn about your family, lifestyle, goals and needs, allowing us to tailor your portfolio.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in your best interest.
So how do your management fees work?
We have a simple management fee based on the value of your portfolio. So we do better when you do better.
We appreciate that kind of transparency.
We also check in with you regularly to keep you up to date on the markets and your portfolio.
Well, what other services do you offer?
As a client, you have access to resources on investing, financial planning, estate planning, Social Security, Medicare, and more.
Wow, sounds like Fisher Investments has everything we need.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Kick is good.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, it's a Chargers-Chiefs game. Chargers up 16-13 at the 2-minute warning, but the Chiefs have a 1st and 10 from the Charger 47. How about giving the gift of game day this holiday season? Chargers-Texans, December 27th. You can be there for as low as $49. Don't miss the final home game of the year. Grab your seats now at chargers.com/tickets. They break huddle. It's been Kareem Hunt in the backfield on this drive. He's the better back, catching it out of the backfield. Mahomes, play action, has all day, rolling to his right, throwing to his right. Flag comes in late. Let's get a hold, please. Let's get a hold. Mahomes is down on the right sideline.
Timeout for injury.
Is he grabbing his leg?
Looks like he's grabbing his left leg on the back of it there.
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And that's Chu Godric. And Mahomes still on his side, DJ, writhing in pain, and they're looking at that left leg, trying to straighten it out right now. I didn't see him go down. And I don't know if it was Deshaun Hand that clipped him low, that sent him flying in the air. It looked like he kind of rolled up on his ankle. Looked like that ankle got underneath the Deshaun. Here it is, DJ. No, I don't really see anything. No, that doesn't look bad. I mean, for him to still be down.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah, it did not look that bad. That's where you really get concerned if it's non-contact. He's taking his helmet off now, man. Yeah. He's in a lot of pain. Holy cow. And so you got Gardner Minshew. As it stands now, it's going to be a 1st and 20 after the hold. It's backed the Chiefs all the way to their own 44.
Yeah, that's you got me on that one.
Yeah, and that's the kind of scary part about it is we watched the replay, it did not look like there was any contact. They're helping him up. And he's not walking yet.
He's needing assistance to walk.
Holy cow. Now he's trying to put a little bit of weight on it, which he is.
But he doesn't have his helmet or anything.
No, and the way he's walking.
He's going towards the tent.
You know what that looks like.
Hope it's not at his Achilles.
No, I hope it's not too, man, because that's what it looks like right now. I mean, I can remember that Kobe walk from the free throw line. And that's kind of what that looks like. So here comes Gardner Minshew with a 1st and 20, and the Chargers up 3.
You're looking for a screen or something here.
Right. With 4th and 5th string tackles and no help chipping. Minshew in the shotgun, Hunt to his left on a 1st and 20. And there is such a thing as Minshew magic. He's going to throw. He sets his feet, double clutches, throws to Kelsey. Kelsey has it, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So he picks up over 10, as a matter of fact. On a 1st and 20, he gets 11, 2nd and 9, and again, Butker with a big leg. Minshew just had forever back there to complete that pass.
No doubt. Copyright of this broadcast owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited. That's the fastest I've ever done that.
Right. Gray, Rice, and Worthy left in bunch. Kelsey helping on the right side of that line. Minshew takes the snap. It's a quick out to Rice, and he is stopped at the 42-yard line, so it's going to be a 3rd and about 6. Marcus Williams, Troy Dye combined to make the stop. Under a minute, DJ. This will be interesting.
Yeah, this will be a long kick.
Because it would be a long field goal to try to tie it. And Mahomes is still in the tent. So this is Minshew's game to win or lose. They still have all 3 timeouts, and they're letting this clock run down to 50, 45. Dean Leonard checks in now for the Chargers.
Minshew can run around, too.
From the shotgun, a 3rd and 6. 8 on the play clock. I think Minshew changing the play. Motions Kelsey. Sets his feet, throws quickly. There's Kelsey with a 1st down. Minshew connects with Travis at the 34-yard line. And they aren't calling a timeout. Yes, they are. Their first timeout, 27 seconds left. How about Gardner Minshew with a 1st and 20? And he converts the 1st down to get into Harrison Butker field goal range.
Yeah, just a quick out. Just real soft coverage, not wanting the ball to go over their heads. That was just an arm punt, too.
Yeah.
I mean, just lofted it out there. But
and I got to believe,
open.
DJ, they are not going to give these defensive ends an opportunity to fire off. You look down, the flags don't look like they're whipping too hard. If anything, it looks like the wind is at the back of Butker. It's 16-13 Chargers. 27 seconds left in the game. 11th play of the drive.
Minshew's just taking underneath stuff that's there.
And now Patrick Mahomes is out of the tent, but Minshew is still in the game. Twins each side. Minshew from the shotgun, Hunt to his right. Minshew will throw, and now he's under pressure. Pump fakes. Looking downfield, and Minshew just going to get rid of it with 20 seconds on the clock and a 2nd and 10. You'd assume they'd probably like a little bit of yardage here.
Well, nice job of holding up down the field. I mean, that's the thing. When you can extend a play like Minshew does right there as they show Mahomes walking into the tunnel, you can see him on TV up there, so that's not good.
No.
But you can't have a shot clock in your head if you're a DB because Minshew buys times. We just say stay plastered, stay connected to your man. Do not have a shot clock in your head.
20 seconds left. Chargers up 3. The ball on the Charger 34-yard line. Trips to the right. Only 2 defenders over there.
I won't be surprised to see another quick screen here.
Rice motions into the slot right, and now Harbaugh.
That's delay of game.
Yeah.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Coach has got to bail him out on that one.
I mean, threw me off. DJ, he's now back at the 39-yard line.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, he has never won.
He's looking at the sideline like,
what are we doing?
That's on the coaching staff.
Yeah, I thought the Chargers were calling a timeout. So now you got a 2nd and 15
well,
from
really,
the 39. It's just getting the yardage
for
Butker. 20 seconds left. Chargers up 3. They break huddle. Worthy goes out to the left on the numbers, guarded by Cam Hart.
If you can't get home, get your hands up. Tip one of these balls up in the air.
Minshew from the shotgun. Mahomes has already gone into the tunnel. Here comes pressure. Minshew stands tall, throws downfield. Derwin James! End the game, Derwin! End the game, Derwin! Second consecutive week, the Chargers end the game on an interception. Last week, Tony Jefferson. This week, Derwin James.
Try and throw a corner on Derwin James when he's in man coverage. This is what you're going to get. I don't care who he's covering.
Second interception of the season, the 11th of his career. Derwin. Boy, did he earn that, DJ. You think about all the spots Derwin has played on the field this season, what he's meant to this team.
How about the safety position today, by the way? Tony Jefferson's fist pumping in the locker room right now.
He was ejected. And here's Herbert to take a knee. And DJ, they are not going to call a timeout.
That's a sweep.
The Chargers have swept the Chiefs for the first time since the 2000. And let's see, what was it? It's the first time they are 5-0 in the division. It is the first time they have swept the Chiefs since 2013, DJ.
Good night.
They swept them in 12. They swept them in 13, in 2008, 2009. And while it is not official, for all intents and purposes, the Chiefs are not going to be part of the postseason for the first time since 2014. Shannon, what do you got?
Alan, how good does it feel? You've been here the whole time to kind of shut the door on the Kansas City Chiefs.
It was a great game, battling back and forth. Derwin James.
Derwin freaking James.
Derwin James.
How about that defense?
Yeah, lights out, holding them. I thought when they held them in the red zone down there for 3 points, hell of a play, hell of a drive, and being able to get out the field without them getting a touchdown was huge. And then we definitely wanted to finish the last drive that we had with a little longer drive, sustain it a little bit more. But the defense came back on the field, and they did what they were supposed to do.
And we saw you with those yards after the catch.
Yeah. I'm feeling young again, you know what I'm saying?
I love it. Keenan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys?
Awesome. Keenan with some clutch catches today. By the way, man, you just cannot say enough about Justin Herbert. That